to actually show up in the announcements channel because that's how I know it's actually live. Because sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes Twitch takes a little while in actually going live.
Yeah.
Was King Richard driving a ball in Fortnite?
What? What does that mean?
No,
I don't know what that
He
even
was driving
means.
a
I don't.
hoverboard.
Oh, you're live. I see you live.
Good. Well then, let's begin. This
Oh, shit.
is SCP Agents, and that is Odairu's 24-month subscription.
I told you I was gonna do it!
I knew you were. It's alright. I was prepared for it. Anyway. The point is, this is SCP Agents. We'll use the Mutant and Mastermind system in order to replicate basically a squad, a mobile task force sent to various SCP locations. This is going to hopefully be a thing in the future. This is, and thanks for the host, Panda. And this will hopefully be a thing in the future overall, but this is just a, it's not, come on. This is just a first-time session of it. And we'll get into it, and we'll see how this goes. This is my first time running anything Mutants and Masterminds, so please bear with any time required to actually look up rules, because I don't know how well I'm going to be able to remember all of them. So the team has been gathered in this room by Commander Mills. Commander Mills runs Epsilon 11, the Nine-Tailed Fox, who deal with internal security and containment breaches as well, and has recommended putting together another team, which he is also going to be the head of. And that is where we'll begin, with Commander Mills speaking to those who have gathered. Alright. So, welcome. Glad you guys showed up in time. The long and short of it is this will be your first trial run. Get through this, we'll actually be able to secure some funding and training so you guys can do actual missions. This is a standard response team. Type threat, nothing too big. Operation Pickpocket. Now, this is a high-priority mission, so don't get too comfortable. We'll go over that in a moment. For now, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Commander Mills. Some of you may know me. I run Epsilon 11 with the Nine-Tailed Fox. I'll be overseeing your team for the foreseeable future. And, well, this team has been designated Omega-13, Stormwalker's operational name, in a gambit of sorts to create a mobile response team that's combat ready and able to support any unit that requires it at any point. We'll be going over the full details of your team and the assignment, this operation. As soon as our last agent gets here, he appears to a little bit late.
So we're waiting on someone.
He's being transferred from another division. Nothing that was too strenuous, but he's being moved over here, and, well, appears it's taken him a little while. Odie, please. Okay.
Just all the characters stay up at the ceiling, just at the actual
No, he just comes in through the door.
Is that really the token? Alright.
Great,
who's
Phil.
this?
Phil, find a seat. We'll go over the operation.
No, wait just a second here. Him?
Yep, he's transferring from accounting.
Excuse me. We're supposed to be some kind of
How's it going?
elite task force, and you got someone from accounting.
An elite mathematician? Is this a joke?
Well, you already have your tech guy, so he probably won't be running tech. He's here from accounting. I got transferred over for extraneous circumstances. He was considered to be part of Omega 12 for a little while, but was eventually moved here to Omega 13. Any questions on that?
It doesn't seem odd to you. Just forgive me, but Phil, wasn't?
Yeah, how's it going?
What do you do exactly?
I'm an accountant.
You're
I
an
can help you
accountant.
with your taxes.
Okay, so Phil, the accountant here. All right, is going to be in what live combat situations? Are you trained in anything that ain't
Oh,
crunching
there-
numbers?
Very much so.
Lovely. Well, I won't disrupt this any longer. Please, Commander Mills, go ahead.
All right then. Operation Pickpocket. This is going to be a standard recovery operation. We had a problem at one of our containment sites. A breach of, an undisclosed SCP in the lower floors required response teams to move down there. During that time, a group that seems to have thought this was a military installation managed to break in and overwhelm the standard guard and make off with a certain SCP, this case being 427. Now, we don't think they knew exactly what they were going for. They were just seemingly looking for anything of value. Some equipment, maybe military grade or otherwise, but only managed to get away with that, finding it in a securely guarded container, probably thought it was worthwhile. They moved into the city and have begun selling its use for various services and cash flow and begun buying military equipment with it. This has only been a couple of days, so we're pretty sure there won't be too many instances of SCP-427-1 yet, but if this remains unchecked, there will be. We need you to deal with that. Get the amulet back and bring it back. Simple as that. Operation Pickpocket will be commenced as such. You'll be dropped off on the outskirts toward the warehouse district, where we're picking up radiation from 427. We don't know exactly where this is, but we do know the general profile of the leader of this raid, codename going by Aladdin. Any questions so far?
Are we to be taking them out non-lethally or dealing with them permanently?
Dealer's choice. Doesn't matter. We have city slickers on standby to administer amnesiacs in case of anything surviving. But there's no need to take any of them alive. Just make sure they're put down. 427 is returned to storage, and any instances of 427-1 are put down.
Does this Aladdin have a genie?
Well, that's what we're worried about. If he's managed to find a way to get 427-1 contained, he may attempt to release it on you.
Oh, that sounds spicy. Looks
So
like
what
we
I'm
might
hearing
have to
is
come down.
permanently.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am hearing the same too. I guess we'll just have to find a way to take them up.
Out of character question, am I allowed to just pull up the SCP files?
In this case, it's an SCP. You guys would have the clearance to, so yes.
Okay.
So you don't mind us killing it on site, do you then?
You mean the amulet?
CP.
You mean the amulet?
Yes.
Please do not destroy the amulet. We would not have... Recreating them is not really something we can afford to try. But any instance of 427-1, flesh beasts, as you guys would call them, take them out. No hesitation.
Fair enough.
I can live with that.
Alright.
Now, as for the team itself you got here, I don't know how many of you know each other previously, or how often you've been around the base here, but go ahead, take a moment, explain who you are and why you're on this team. And for that, we'll go to character introductions, and we'll go left to right based on my screen, which starts with Rook.
All right. Well, name's Rook. At least that's my designation. I'm a close quarters combatant mainly. Muscle. If I can see it, I can probably punch it. That's about it. Equipped with the Achilles Aegis Mach 4. Basically, our front line.
Fantastic, Rook. Your ammunition is located in the armory when you're ready to head out. We'll be going down to the vehicle bay to meet with Agent Gearbox to make sure everyone's kitted out, but keep that in mind. Don't forget to pick it up. Bishop, you're up next.
My codename will be Bishop. I specialize in gadgetry, hacking into security systems, and providing support. Should things get bad, I also am well trained in using a pistol.
Yep. Stun ammo, same thing. We made sure your quests were loaded out in the armory. Phil? Designation Spider, for anyone curious, but Phil, go on.
hate that designation. Alright. I'm Phil. I can help you with taxes, and I can also help cut them up with these 2 tonfas right here.
Wait, did he say cut with tonfas?
Bladed tonfas, yes. He's perfectly trained in their use, has been since he joined the Foundation.
Fair enough.
It sounds spicy.
Speaking of those, Phil, as this is a combat operation, you are authorized to activate your powers as you deem fit. Do what you do.
Towers.
Okie dokie.
Of course.
Crow in the back.
Hi, my name is Crow. I'm a shooter. I can shoot real good. To give you an explanation, I once shot a fly in the dark from 6 meters away. Look around.
Okay.
None of us are really sure what that's supposed to prove, but he likes to tell that story, so so it is.
Fair enough.
Crow, we have your service revolver cleaned down at the armory. The one you requested because the hammer was jamming. We fixed that up for you.
Thank you.
And finally, on the people here today, we have Touchstone.
I'm Touchstone. This is my first field mission. I used to be a junior researcher. Kinda wasn't small enough for that, so they reassigned me to here. And also due to some interactions I've had. He just kind of looks ashamed.
Well, Touchstone, you're obviously authorized, same as Phil there, and secondarily, as the ranking medical officer, you're authorized to use SCP-427 should you need to. Just make sure to log any minutes used to repair any damages. Now, quick briefing on SCP-427 for those of you who haven't read the file. It's an amulet. While exposed to its light, people tend to regenerate, recover from diseases in minutes, and it begins to optimize their bodily functions. Exposure for too long, however, turns them into beings of mass, like cellular flesh. It's disgusting and dangerous. Attacks anything in sight. Hard to contain and not that easy to put down either. Hopefully there won't be any there, but as time goes on, the chances become more likely. Feel free to talk amongst yourself, come up with a battle plan. Mission starts in 4 hours. It's a half-hour travel time, and we'll be launching from the vehicle bay in about 3.
Can I get some more information on the location, specific? Ugh. Ignore that. That's out of character. Specifically, security systems that I can potentially breach into.
Sure. We don't know a lot about exactly where Ladin's hiding out. All we know is that he's been buying up military technology and equipment off the black market using funds generated from SCP-427. Chances are he's somewhere in the old warehouse district, and that's where we'll be dropping him off. We've been doing satellite scans of the area and have only found increased activity. We are still finding that it's being used. The radiation is being given off, but the area is too widespread to give you any direct sight lines. We have tracked a couple of shipping orders to the area. Most likely he has a standard security system, locks and the like, but probably nothing that you will have much trouble with yourself.
Understood.
Any other questions?
Will we get food anytime soon?
There's some stuff down at the cafeteria. It's third left on the hallway. Your driver's actually probably down there preparing his meal. He likes to eat on the road.
Sweet. I'll probably meet him there then.
I'm assuming we're the only people being sent in. No live backup, just in case.
You'll be the ground team.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a test operation for Omega 13. You guys pull it off, we'll be able to secure a little bit more funding for you and maybe pull some strings. But, well, a generic response team could probably handle this if we had the people on call, but we'd like to get this done quickly. That's why you're being assigned.
Fair enough.
If you do need backup, you can call it in. I might still have some sway with some other people, and if nothing else, I can call in a couple favors from my team. But don't expect too much. It's the way of the world.
Fair enough. Then Rook will stand and head out to the armory.
Alright.
I would also go to pick up my taser.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same then, assuming no one else is talking.
Yep. Any other questions, anyone?
Yeah, Mills, how have you and your wife been doing?
Pretty good, Phil. It's been a long few weeks after the breach, but it's not so bad. We didn't need to deal with it directly. That was, I mean, we had to deal with the cleanup, but it was mostly Edda 9 that dealt with the initial breach, so nothing too bad.
Alright.
Where's the restroom?
Just off the cafeteria. It's another door past it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. If you want to join.
Nah, I got some things to finish up here.
Alright. Have a good time, Mills.
Yeah, good luck, Phil.
I'm just gonna take a step away from Phil.
So Rick is probably like out the door at this point. He's just walking.
Fair.
I'm gonna have a hard time taking that one seriously.
Man, everyone's so terrified of Phil.
I know, right?
Man, it's so weird.
Rick is more skeptical than anything else.
All
It's
right, so I'm gonna move you guys off the map here on this one.
Yeah.
But as you'd be arriving at the armory, and in what order? Go for it. Down at the south, you know, Agent Gearbox is generally working on stuff in the actual armory, the computer lab, and the like, and the vehicle bay is right next to you.
Oh, where's the entrance? Just here?
Yeah, just this door right here.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Let's see here.
So, about
If
this
I
tax.
were ammo, where would I be? Probably this way. As he enters and looks in.
Yep.
Very decent.
There's a bunch of low shelves and various other things. There's a man at the back on the computers seemingly typing away at various things and checking a notepad every now and then.
Gotcha. What are on these shelves?
Various weapons, a couple pieces of armor, grenades, various assorted items.
Hey, Gearbox, was it?
Oh yeah, that'd be me. What do you need?
Yeah, looking for the ammo that was requisitioned for us.
Who you be?
Rook.
Rook. Yeah. You with the Stormwalkers now, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys going on mission soon, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Fantastic. All right, here you go. This will be the ammo for your custom made, of course. Yeah.
Perfect. As he takes the ammo, he pulls out what seems to be an overly sized revolver, flips open the chamber, and starts loading in shotgun shells for closing it and spinning it once. And he probably has a grin on, but you can't see it.
Man, I do love those things. Use one for hunting myself.
Mmm. Love this, baby. Anyways, I'll get all of y'all's way.
All right, you have a good one, Rook.
Yeah.
Rest of you. What are you looking for?
Hi, I'm Crow. I want to see if you have my pistols.
Yeah, though you were the one with the hammer that was having problems, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah, it turns out the bottom of it was rusted. Had to replace the whole thing.
Oh.
Not the pistol,
yeah,
just the hammer, but you know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rainy weather where I've been sent for reasons. You know.
Understandably. It's over there on the shelf on the, well, my left, your right, far end. You'll be able to recognize it as yours, still has the engraved handle.
Oh, also, my rifle, if you have it.
Ah, the rifle? The rifle's actually in the back of the van already. Be able to pick it up when you're ready to go. Didn't need to do any maintenance on that. You keep that one in good shape.
Thank you.
So, what equipment do I actually have on me right now?
That's up to you.
In that case, I'll probably have most of it except the weaponry. Yeah. I do bad on stream, I guess. Anyways.
Don't worry about it.
Agent Bishop. Looking for my silenced pistol?
Ah, you're the one with all the fancy attachments on, huh?
Indeed.
Yep, stock standard model. Get a new one every couple months. Here you are.
Go pick it up and then just walk back silently.
Phil's
Hey,
eating salad.
I heard you had a stun gun or something for me.
That we do. Standard defensive measures, yes. Nothing too crazy. No battery changes, plasma bolt.
Nope, just standard issue.
Standard issue, perfect. That's what we have ready.
Right.
Just between you and me, I'd recommend you looking into those upgrades. I really like the ones that shoot the bolts too.
I mean, I already have this. I kind of just pull my jacket aside, and there's just a coil of wire. They just kind of suggested I grab one of these, so
Of course, that's not a ballistic. You see, you never lived until you've also cooked your food while you're tasing it. Great, fantastic.
I'm just gonna grab it, look at him, check and see if there's any leftover like meat bits on this. And
There isn't, no.
satisfied with that, I go to walk away, seeing the spider behind me and just like jumping.
The spider is just a man in a suit.
What's wrong?
That's what makes
The
him creepy.
spider.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Phil?
Hey, do you have my tonfas?
We did. We just sharpened them up. You were looking for the kind that like hook into and when you pull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the back hooks with the barbs. Yeah, they're on the back shelf.
All right, thank you.
So,
I'd like to pull out my computer and potentially try to look into this Phil character.
All right,
that's fair.
all right. You have well informed, do you not?
I do.
All right, and that is a secret insight check versus their deception, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Wait, let me just make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Investigation, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check real quick just to be sure. Investigation or persuasion is the guidelines for gathering information. It's actually different. I was talking about assessment. I assume you're making investigation?
Yes.
All right, roll investigation then. Ooh, that's good.
It's been a good one.
That's a good one. Let me see if I can find the guidelines here.
Everyone's so worried about Phil.
I know, right?
Rook isn't so much worried as like slightly off-put by man in suit versus.
As you
Like
would
it's-
be. That makes sense. All right.
I mean, I was a junior researcher. I know that he's like the most dangerous person here, basically.
All right. So, together. Here we go. All right. So that's 2. All right. So you're actually able to, because you have security clearance, get some restricted information about Phil here. Phil did in fact transfer from accounting. The difference here is that Phil coming from accounting isn't exactly accurate because he was going to be transferred out of accounting anyway due to an exposure to SCP. Second, I gotta remember the number. 3480. 3480 being at the peak of Mount Olympus. In other words, he has minor reality-altering powers, though more specific information is denied access due to the fact that he is not considered an active team unit yet.
I see.
But yes, he did transfer from accounting. And
That explains it.
And Phil Jamerson, as a character profile, does in fact go back as far as you can find. Seems to be a completely normal person up until then.
Hey, Phil. Phil,
Hey,
what's 1 + 1?
2.
Damn it!
I, why you? You know, I wasn't even asked that question. I feel insulted.
He's a strange one.
Yeah, you could say that. Well, I guess we got a bit of time to kill. Greetings, everybody.
Hi, Rook.
Greetings, Phil, Spider, however you want to go.
You can call me Phil while we're here.
All right then, Phil. While we're here,
That's a funny joke.
Hmm.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. As he sort of like stands up from the pallet and holsters his oversized revolver again. Well,
Rook comes up. Rook, that's a nice revolver. Walks back away.
what? What did you just do?
He walked up and said, "That's a nice revolver," and then walked away.
Thanks. I guess. I'm gonna smoke. Cheers. As he sort of like starts away, reaching into one of his tactical vest pockets to pull out not anything that is tactile, but more like it's just a case.
The tactical case.
It's a tactical case, excuse me. Which ejects a singular cigar that's already been clipped. He puts it, what seems to be under his mask, and starts smoking.
Oh, we get a smoke in here? Touchstone takes out a pack of cigarettes.
I don't know if we're not allowed to or not, I don't care. He just goes to lean against this wall and smoke.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh. I was saying there are explosives in the next room.
Eh.
I put my pack of cigarettes away.
Rook doesn't stop
Cody.
smoking.
What's up?
I remember hearing that the guy that has the amulet made a bunch of money using its properties in the black market, correct?
Yep, essentially he was selling the regenerative services to people on the black market, as well as the fact that it does optimize people bodily and mentally. Though the Foundation is not currently sure how much of that they know.
Would I be able to make a call to find out some more about that?
Perhaps.
Phil is gonna move over towards here and ring up a person.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to spend a point on this, or are you going to make a roll?
I'll make a roll.
All right.
I don't know what roll I have to make for this though.
I believe it's on the thing.
I mean, you told me to write one thing for it, so I don't really know.
Well, yeah,
in the
yeah.
description.
It's a persuasion check.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
All right. Okay. So let's go through this a little bit. So Phil calls the guy. He picks up. What does Phil say?
Aura would like, Crow would like to listen in, if possible.
Aura?
Or Crow is gonna try and listen. Are you trying to do that stealthily?
Yes.
All right, roll stealth, and Phil roll perception. All right,
Also
so
roll perception.
well, you're.
I mean, I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him, but you can't. The question is, you're trying to listen to him. Trying to listen.
Fair enough.
If you're trying to listen into him stealthily, you'd need to get closer, and that would require a stealth check. So.
Oh, how much closer? Like,
Well, no, what I'm saying, you're fine. You would probably just like go around to the side of the van here and just sort of listen from like right here.
okay.
And I assume nobody else is really trying to listen in.
No.
All right. So what does Phil say? He doesn't notice anyone's listening.
1 second. Okay, I there's no way I'm gonna be able to say this. Piviet Drew.
Send it to me and I'll pronounce it for you.
Okay.
I'll do my best to anyway. Not perfect.
He's speaking in Russian.
He kind of seemed more like the dude that just took a Spanish class in high school, but okay.
Приветствую вас, есть информация о SCP-427.
Oh.
So basically, Phil says that. Did you hear I pronounce it? Do you want to try and say it again?
Oh gosh. Привет, друг, вас есть информация у SCP
It's all,
427.
but yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Essentially,
tried.
you hear Phil speaking Russian. And
Oh,
that's the
darn.
only half of the conversation you can hear. So, from the other end of that, Phil's going to hear, maybe, what are you looking for?
I'm not gonna do the Russian thing again.
That's okay. That's okay.
Do you have any knowledge on how many enemies? No, not enemies. How many people? I can't remember the guy's name.
Latin?
Has employed.
That's a code name.
Yeah, has employed or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
Something
Phil's
of
trying to
the
get a number of
enemies. Yeah.
A head count.
A head count. That would be a good word to use.
Let me get back to you on that. Ivan still owes me a favor. There's a brief pause, and you hear some discussion on the other end. We're not sure exactly, but numbers are pretty small. It appears trying to keep it in the fold. Doesn't let it out of it. Doesn't let anything out of the sight without at least 3 people standing over it, and more than that, we don't know.
Alright, thank you. And give my best to Sasha.
Those Vidania.
Those Vidania.
Note, I do not speak Russian.
Translators know they're both bullshitting.
Translators note, and bullshitting.
If you just say it confidently enough, then it sounds okay.
Well, I know some things, but let me... Hold on. Those Vidania, I believe, is... Give me a... I can't remember what it is, but I believe... Yeah. Yeah, that is actually goodbye in Russian. I know that one.
Yeah, I actually knew that, but only because of games. So
I know that one. That's about all I got.
I know that one from movies.
I don't know much more.
just Privyet and Dos Vidania. That's all I know.
Anyway.
I know very, very little bits of Russian just because of various things, but that's all I got, so. Anyway. So Phil returns. After speaking Russian, and Crow's the only one listening to him speaking Russian and only hears half the conversation.
Does Crow know Russian?
I don't believe so.
Could I do intelligence check?
I don't know.
Can't just understand Russian.
Yeah.
It's like Russian 1. Someone's from Russian.
It took like 1 year of Russian in high school.
Are you gonna spend a hero point on that? If you spend a hero point, I'll let you make an intelligence check.
Yes.
Alright. Roll intelligence.
Alright.
Why?
Well, let's hope Russian comes
That's a
up some
20.
more then.
You don't speak perfect Russian. But you do understand that Phil is asking for information about the group that you guys are after. After a moment, he says, thank you, goodbye, and then hangs up.
Why would you do that?
Make sure you mark off that you have used a hero point.
Does you
On
need an agent, boy?
On the bright
Oh my
side,
God.
that is
yes,
now part
but,
of
like-
Crow. He just knows a little bit of Russian.
Very little bit of Russian. He only knows enough to get the basic idea of the conversation, and he'll have to make an intellect check every time he hears Russian if he wants to understand more.
How many hero points and power points do we start with?
You start with one hero. Hero points are things that you get one of at the start of every session, and you get more for for complications or motivations that you follow properly.
Okay.
Which
Crow would like.
Yeah.
As Phil's coming back, Crow would take out a vape pen and just start vaping.
Of course.
You know, I'm liking this person less and less. Only cowards vape.
says smoking a cigar under a mask.
Yeah, he does. He says that without any sort of like.
Yep.
Crow takes out a joint from his vest. Like, you want one?
Fuck
Like,
off.
like, he puts it back in his vest and he's like, all right, more for me.
Just a long, drawn-out sigh from Bishop while he's still doing shit on the computer.
You having fun over there? Found anything?
A little bit.
Greetings.
Looking into some of the people around here.
Hmm.
You got a clearance for that?
Yes.
Well, fair enough. I'm your driver. How you guys doing?
Doing
Stormwalkers.
alright.
Yeah, great. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mega 13. I'm gonna be driving you to your mission site today. Got any questions?
Who are you?
Asian Girl Scout.
Alright, fair enough.
Do you sell cookies?
I deliver them. You guys are the cookies.
I don't know how I feel being You know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna. It's gonna. He gets up off of the wall, pulls the cigar out from under this hard-looking mask that probably shouldn't fit a cigar. And just like taps it out.
Look,
So
you
we
strike
going
me
now,
as some
or-
sort of Samoa type guy. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
What does that mean?
that's not the point though. I just need to make sure everything on the truck, on the van here is fueled up and ready to go. Your gear should be inside if you don't have it already.
Hmm.
Well, if you didn't get it
Are you
from
just in
the
there?
gearbox anyway.
I call shotgun.
I call shotgun. I'm the one with the shotgun.
We're not putting you up front.
Mm.
You'll scare everyone.
You know, he makes a
Touchstone
good
very
point.
Quietly gets in the back.
He makes
Damn
a
it.
good point. Now, I was told from Mills that City Slickers have the area mostly on lockdown, but we're gonna need to be going into the warehouse district to get some information on where Aladdin's hiding out. So we'll be dropping you guys off around there, and be ready for evac in case you need anything, right?
Mm.
Radio frequency 9. Just call me if you need a sudden escape plan.
Yeah, sure thing.
I forgot that we didn't know where his hideout was. I should have asked about that.
I'm sure it's fine. You care for a smoke in the back?
I mean, yeah, sure. Just make sure it goes out the back. There's a window in the back thing. You can latch it and open it.
Hmm. Looks at window. Goes in. Doesn't unlatch.
What a dick.
He does. He's not gonna hotbox people.
Like he does his mask.
Yeah, he hotboxes his own mask. Alright. So you guys get in the van and prepare for actual mission start.
Yeah, Rook slams, or not so much slams, as more like pounds on his chest piece once to activate his Aegis just to make sure it's up and running well.
It activates just fine. A nice
Good.
blue barrier of energy going across his arm and shield.
Then he'll tap it again to to turn it off before nodding one.
What's
Good to
that?
go. It's my age, just don't worry about it. If we need it, we're in trouble.
All right.
But for the general answer, force field.
All right.
Why are you all in one corner?
Well, I was just kind of sitting over here, and this guy just kind of creeped up on me.
Yeah, Crow, do you mind giving, I don't know, the man some personal space?
Sorry.
Thank you.
I just wanted to sit away from Phil. This math is too good.
Uh,
I think he's a robot.
Where do they find people like you?
Crow is impressed by 1 + 1. Wait till he hears about 2 + 2.
Yeah, that's 4.
Oh no.
All right, so you guys do end up in the warehouse district, and I'll drop you guys on the map in a second here, up top left here. Now, in terms of are you guys actually here right now in full gear? Well, no, not exactly. Some of you can stay behind in the van, others of you can leave your gear in the van until you know exactly where you're going. It's really up to you. But the people in the plain street clothes are general civilians just going about their business, and otherwise you can see that there are some unsavory types further down the street. How you choose to deal with that is up to you. But that's where you are, and the van is parked just a little bit to the northeast, or northwest. Sorry.
Rook is likely in the van because he doesn't feel like taking off all his tactical.
Yeah, I'm staying behind the van as well for now.
Spider
I mean-
will go out.
I'm also just in like a black suit, so I'll go out to you.
I'll just leave my tonfas.
Alright.
I just got my stun gun in my jacket.
Alright. So as you're staying
I will-
behind the van, just, move your tokens up north a little bit. And those of you who are going out.
Nothing personal, kid.
Oh no.
Look at all, look
I
at all
just-
these
We did
kind
Crow go outside
lads.
just like as they were.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are just like playing ball in the nearby park. The others are just kind of going about their business, going to work or wherever. Oh, it doesn't really matter. They're just doing their thing.
Such nice.
Now that
lads.
we actually have a location, can I look up for GPS views of this to see any potential hidden people, security systems, etc.?
GPS view probably wouldn't give you too much on that, but you're welcome to try and get a GPS view of the area. That's fine. You can find one of those.
Did Crow go outside with their gear on?
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, because if they tried that, Rook would be like, nah, you ain't going out like that.
Yes, I left with whatever gear I had.
Then you ain't going out like that. Stay in the van with us. We don't need
But-
someone walking around in armor and weaponry. Freaking tip people off.
I'd rather much this happens.
I ain't gonna have you jeopardize this mission.
I can shoot my way out of them.
I don't care.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty good.
We'll call in for support if we need y'all, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody more plain looking than Phil, and I just take a step away from him.
Yeah.
Have they have you guys already left the van?
I figure right now we're just like
Yeah, standing right
next to
outside of
yeah.
it, yeah.
In
Yeah.
that case, I'd like to stop one. I'm gonna go with Phil. Gonna take my chance with Phil and stop him before he gets into sight of anyone.
What?
Because I have that little device I got yesterday, the miniature recording thing that relays to my glasses.
Ah, yeah. Camera
I'd
recorder.
like to give that to Phil and attach it somewhere hidden. That way I can actually see what's going on and relay it. And then after that, just go back into the van.
Can I put it on my glasses?
Sure.
So, Phil, how good are you with people?
I'm pretty good. Everyone seems to like me.
That's good, because I mean, I'm a bit of a decent talker, but nothing too spectacular.
Yeah. I mean, everyone just takes a little bit to, get the feel of them, but then once you figure out what they're about, it's usually fine.
You realize, I just kind of like look over to him. They sent the two people that have no experience out in the field out to do this.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hope so. I mean, those people down at the end of the street look like they might not know something.
Yeah. Here, how about we talk to these two right over there? And I point towards these unsavory looking gentlemen.
The thuggish looking people.
Thuggish rogues.
Oh, I didn't even notice those two. Alright, yeah. They look like good people.
They look friendly.
I mean, I did, real life, I did just tell y'all about how I almost got shot.
Yeah,
earlier.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, he didn't actually get shot.
Just only almost. It's fine.
Only almost. So two gentlemen in suits.
Hey there.
Oh god.
Who are you?
Well, this is Danny. I'm Thomas. We were, well, my sister has a bit of an illness, and we heard that there was something in the area that might be able to help us out with that. I wonder if y'all might know about it.
Yeah, Jeannie's been really sick recently.
Okay. And why do you think we can help you?
Honestly, we never really done anything like this. We're not quite sure. We just kind of heard it's a rumor of a rumor, but we know that it's somewhere over here if it is real. Honestly, she's in real bad shape, and we just... Honestly, I would hate to think about, what we would do without her. But if you know anything at all...
What's it worth to you?
I mean... I just kind of look over to Phil.
We have money if that's what you need, but I work as an investment banker, so I can probably procure an amount.
Well, I mean, maybe we know something, but, can't say we do exactly. It's just, my memory goes when, I haven't had much to eat lately. You know how it is?
Oh, I could buy you a meal.
Yeah, I was thinking more than a meal, make sure I don't have to worry about eating for, at least a couple of years.
I have no idea what Phil from accounting has at hand.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, well, 0 is average. It's like middle class.
Okay. I take out my wallet, grab out a 50, and hand it over. It's the only bill that's in there.
No.
Is it a joke?
No.
Look. You with the glasses, what do you got?
Oh, I have 150 on me right now, but that's all I have here.
Alright, you said your name was Danny and Thomas, right?
Yes.
You got a last name?
Adams.
Okay. Alright, so here's the deal. Give me that 150. Tell you what you need to know. And you two come back here when find out that I told you the truth. And you triple what you already paid me.
If it helps her, I'll quadruple it.
Fantastic.
All right, here you go.
Hand it over. Alright, so... Now, I don't work with him directly, alright, but I know the guy. He got it from some government facility a couple days back. And selling it down at the old district out of some rundown buildings. Used to be city-owned, but they all the stuff was transferred out, so he built up a little place there. We've been selling the stuff on the black market. That's where we take everything we need with him. So, there you go. You just follow down 5th. You'll just off the highway.
5th off the highway.
Now, if you don't come back, we're gonna find you. That clear?
Absolutely. Honestly, we made an agreement with y'all, and well, it'd be a shame on our sister if we didn't honor it.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Hey, Cody,
What's up?
is there a taco stand or something over here?
A taco stand?
Any sort of like food cart, you know?
Oh my god.
Roll D100.
Roll for food courts.
Roll for food cart.
Tony.
There's a it's a hot dog stand. It's about half a block down the street south.
Is that near the van?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
Alright, well. Nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, you too.
We'll be back later after we've checked it out.
Yeah, do you guys just kind of like hang out here often?
I mean, not always. We move around. But just
I mean, like, if we have to ask around for you, what's y'all's names?
don't worry about that. What I'm saying is, there's a mailbox here, yeah? Unused. Just leave it there if we're not here. Alright?
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really.
Have a lovely day.
It could have gone so much worse.
So,
Okay,
am I
let's-
able to find a precise location based on their directions?
Well, wait till they get back to the van.
All right.
I mean, he has the camera.
Yeah, I was listening to all that.
Yeah, oh, okay, right, okay. Based on that, you were able to narrow it down to a pretty narrow area. Like you said, off the highway, there's some old service buildings that used to be in use by the city, water treatment and power plant stuff. All that was moved to various other sites across the city, but the buildings were left there and nobody bought them. So they've been in disuse for a few years now.
In that case, I'll give the general location to Agent Girl Scout.
What, you got a problem with his name?
It was great.
Maybe a little, but it's
I
fine.
love it.
Alright. Everyone back in the van, yeah? Is
Yeah,
that-
So,
it's kind of like we're walking back. I just want to be like, hey, Danny, good job.
name's Phil.
I just roll my eyes.
So,
Agent
anyone
Girl
have
Scout.
like $600?
Why do you ask?
I don't think we're gonna need to pay them back.
Well, I mean, then we should take him away from here, you know? Don't want some unfortunate Danny and Thomas Adams getting hurt because of us.
I mean, we got people on the ground that clean up things if we need them cleaned up.
Yeah.
That ain't what we're here for.
Also, I know that you're not in counter anymore, but could you mark down that I kind of need to be repaid an extra $50? I'm a little
50
shocked for cash.
like Rook just like looks at the man before like reaching into another one of his tactical pockets, pulling out like a roll and just throwing it at Touchstone. Fucking
I like grab it and like fumble with it for a second, and then just grab it again.
it's like a wad of cash. It's like
Oh.
not like it's not sorted, it's just like ones, fives, tens, 20s.
I mean, all right, and I'll just put it in my
Fucking-
wallet.
You people in your damn.
See, I was just gonna write mine off as a work expense on my tax form, but
Is that all you think about? Like, is
Phil.
that your thing? Like,
Phil, the accountant, is all he thinks about taxes. I wonder.
like I realized Rook still asks. Like I know. Also, fucking panda disappeared.
Yeah, there
Oh,
he
there
is.
you
He's
go.
back. Well, all right then. You guys ready to get going? I mean, told me the area, right? Everyone here?
Yeah.
All right, setting off. This is off the highway, so I can't really park for you guys. I'll need to drop you off a couple blocks away on the underpass. All right?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine with me.
Which is up here in the top right.
I don't suppose we're just walking through the front door.
I mean, either of you want to dress up as a dying sister?
Probably just shoot people in the face.
This area is much less populated. There's not very many people here, and, well, it does seem to be the area you're looking for.
I mean, if you wanted to kind of go
Look,
that way, I mean,
if I approach anyone, it's because we're fighting.
there's. I'm not really that experienced in it, but I was just thinking that, there's more subtle ways to do stuff, but
No, I understand, and that's why I'm not walking up there with y'all unless you need me.
does Crow have a hood?
Kind of, in a sense. It's just basically something barely covering his mask.
Crow, what does your mask look like?
Basically what my character shows, my icon.
Tactical Plague Doctor Mask.
Okay.
So, if you were to put their head down with the like hood sort of thing over it, would they be able to see it?
I mean, the plague doctor noses go pretty.
Yeah.
Hmm. She has the plague. There we go.
Wait. No. No, that won't sell.
I mean, we could always shoot somebody and just kind of go from there.
I
Do you
mean,
need me to shoot anyone?
I mean, we could just check it out, you and me,
eh,
Touchstone, and tell them we'll come back later with Genie.
Okay.
All right, off we go, Tommy.
have fun, you two.
Fun.
While
Agent
they're
Rose.
walking away, does there seem to be an easy access to up here?
Not from this area, no.
Alright. Because I was gonna potentially suggest Crow to get up there if he does have a sniper rifle, right?
Lever
Even
action
take a
sniper, yes.
Ooh.
Crow, you might want to get in position soon. This might turn bad.
Do I need to roll anything to climb the building or anything like that?
Well, you're not climbing that building. Not without some sort of aid.
Crow looks at Ruck and Bishop was like, can I get some help going up
Ye-
here?
The building's
that's
like the building's pretty tall. You're not. They can't just boost you up the top.
Is it like what?
What I
two,
meant
three
is
stores?
more of a. What I meant is more of you need like a ladder or something.
Guys,
What?
I need to get this building. Can you look
You-
for a ladder?
No, fucking go somewhere that ain't just a fucking building. Like there's an overpass right there. What else? You don't need a high vantage point to shoot someone.
Yes, I do.
Then you're a coward and inefficient.
The overpass should be
There.
plenty high. I imagine it's a perfectly fine spot for you to go.
Alright, so
The problem is getting up there quietly and not being seen.
Hey there, we were told that we might be able to bring
Oh.
our sister Jeannie here.
For what reason?
She's been really sick and no doctor could find a cure for whatever she has.
Oh, so you hear about the necklace, huh?
We just heard something could heal people.
Yeah, we weren't quite sure what it was. Honestly,
sure, whatever,
she's
don't
been
care.
like this for.
Look, standard treatment, you gotta bring her here, first of all, and, it's, $1,000 for, it's $1,000 per minute.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, this is the right place for it. They did give us the good info for it.
Who gave you info?
There was some dudes down the road that well, said that they were gonna help us out with that. Honestly, kind of gave them 200, so
Wait, you paid
Really happy
people
with that.
200 to find this place?
look. As you can probably tell, this isn't really our area of expertise.
Fucking suits, am I right? Look, like I said, simple as this. You bring her here, you pay 1,000, you get 1 minute of exposure to the whatever the hell's in that thing. Heals bones, cures cancer, doesn't really matter what it does. You even come out healthier.
That's amazing.
Alright. We'll be back later.
Yeah, let's go get Jeannie.
Come on, Thomas. Cody,
Mm-hmm.
I was really holding back the Lee urges.
Yeah, I guess.
Second he said suits, I was like, ooh, I would yeet him.
Now I'm just imagining Phil grabbing
Gentlemen.
them and doing a Lee.
Oh,
Gentlemen.
no.
How'd it go?
This
Well,
seems
it's
to be
the
the
right
right
place.
place.
All right. So, I can't very well walk in there without everyone seeing me. But, guess we can move fast.
I mean, I could probably help you get in there.
Oh,
That could probably help you also.
how's that?
Now, could you all just close your eyes real quick?
Then why would we need to do that?
I just look. I don't like to do it when people are watching. All right.
What? Do what? I ain't gonna accept nothing if you don't tell me what you're damn doing. Like, you're gonna do something fine, but I need to know what that is. I ain't gonna let you do something to me, but don't know what it is.
and not
Oh,
seeing
really?
it. I want to see what happens.
Here you go, Bishop. I'll point the camera at it.
I snap my fingers, and my entire body is covered in blue flames.
Well, that's neat.
That's amazing.
It's a wonderful reaction.
I,
Oh, that's neat.
That's neat.
I mean, he's an SCP agent. I mean, like, honestly,
just love
that's
it.
probably a noble reaction for him.
I suppose.
It's not. How does it feel to play Maddox?
He ain't Maddox. He ain't no fucking mountain man. He's a fucking tech.
He's from
Well,
Redacted.
Well,
He's from Redacted.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
kind of
back
put
at-
my hand out towards Rook.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna touch you, and all this goes up to you.
Lovely. Fine, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, I touched you, and you are covered in blue flames. I'll send you what all that does.
That's also neat.
In other words, he is covered in fire and has a bunch of bonuses to stats and speed.
Oh no.
That sounds like some high.
High octane rook.
So, hey, question.
Hmm.
Does, does that stack with my, specifically the toughness, does it stack with my, what I already have?
Yes and no. I mean, they don't. They do because devices and powers do stack. Equipment doesn't.
Yeah, fair enough. So as he feels like this surge of energy, you can almost hear the grin in his voice. He goes, "Oh, all right, I can feel this. I like this."
How long does that last?
Until I use my healing ability or I use it on somebody else. It's
Okay.
also a sustained ability, so if I get knocked out, it's gone.
Yep.
All right, we going in, gentlemen. You ready? He says as he pops the thing on his chest to activate his what was it? His his Aegis.
Hey, Rook.
Yeah.
You want to get you want to surprise them, right? There's 3 of them over there.
Yeah.
I can shoot him if you want.
Let me just ride on your back and I'll help you out with that.
You know what? Sure, why not? Fuck, hop on. What else could fucking go wrong?
Oh no.
Cody knows exactly what I'm gonna do.
All right. So, how exactly are you going about this?
Well, we're too far away right now, so we're gonna have to get closer and then.
About that.
Are you ready? This is gonna be fast, I think.
I just also want to point out for Phil on his back, the fire is not like hot or anything. It's just kind of like a nice warm to the touch kind of feeling.
Also, you get electrocuted now and then.
Oh gosh.
All right, ready?
It seems like right here would be the best spot.
I can get closer than that.
Can we squeeze into here? Is this like personable, Cody?
It is, but I don't think you realize just how fast Rook's going.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
okay.
So, for reference, speed 4, yeah? How fast is that?
500 feet.
Yeah.
Around.
Oh,
So, are you ready, Phil? We're going right up in there.
okay.
Like, right up in there.
Okay.
And he looks at us. You all ready? So I'm going.
Just get me within 60 feet of him.
That'll be fine.
Run as
he-
fast as you can.
He pulls his revolver off of it,
Because I'm not fast enough to handle that.
out of his holster and pulls back the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Showtime.
Crow pulls out his rifle.
And he
Let's get
goes.
started.
He goes in a blur.
All right, so we're just gonna go into initiative here to make this easier for everyone because people are moving and it's like, all right. So,
By the way, the second we got to within 60 feet, I teleport Rook and me right to where we are, and keep the velocity.
Oh my god!
okay, so you're just trying to fucking run him over. All right, let's get the initiative up first.
Yeah.
Goddamn madman.
This is fine.
Where is initiative?
It is beneath, like the dodge, parry, fortitude.
Yeah.
Those.
Ah, there it is.
I have a very low.
I rolled surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Onward!
Damn.
All right, so we're just gonna go with that as being a surprise round. So, yeah. Music transfer.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Here we go.
Damn.
Gotta go faster, faster.
All right.
So Rook's turn, yeah?
Yeah, Rook's turn.
as they appear in front of these men, he wasn't necessarily prepared to be teleported because no one told him, but he does what he does best and punches
Punch!
as he shoots out his fist at the men in front of him.
Alright, unarmed attack. Result 24, DC 20. Okay, let's see if he survives that. Let me get my notepad up with his stats.
As he goes to grasp him by the neck.
He actually is able to keep standing from that initial punch. However, he is definitely grappled, so it's a DC 14 strength check, right?
I rolled the grapple attempt.
Right, I know, that's what I'm saying. He's grappled, though. He is grappled. He's
Yeah.
able to keep himself standing, really confused, and then there's a hand around his neck.
Yeah. So it's opposed.
Huh?
The grapple attempt.
No.
Yep.
No, your grapple attempt is against his dodge defense again.
Yes.
Yeah. But then he makes a check to determine whether or not he's actually grappled as per the effect, and he is in fact grappled as per the effect.
Okay. Sorry.
You have grabbed him by the throat.
Gentlemen.
Jesus Christ! Spider.
So, how many attacks are you able to make? Because I've never done combat with this.
Basically
Four.
one. However, if
Okay.
you have takedown, which lets you hit a bunch of minions, you can do that, but
I do not. So, I'm
Do
going
you have
to.
multi-attack?
Hmm?
Do you have multi-attack?
multi-attack is a
No.
thing on a power, or that you add to a damage ability. He's using weapons.
Yeah,
Like actual
Um,
equipment weapons, as in a battle axe.
I'm gonna teleport here. And
Spider disappears in a flash of light and reappears over there.
I'm starting to think maybe Phil was a bad choice for the. That's gonna be disorienting, but oh well.
Oh, that's not an attack, is it?
It is a check, which I believe works as an attack, but no, it's not. I mean,
How do I set up the attacks?
there's a macro
Offensives?
section under initiative. You can hit add, and you can put everything in there.
Okay.
I believe your DC for that is 18, though. You rolled a 12
Yes.
plus your 4, so that is going to. I'm assuming you're just trying to kill this man, yes?
Yes.
All right. So how do you want to kill him? Because these are minions; they die if they fail by any amount. So
I stab him with both in the chest.
well, he was facing the other way, so it's just like through the back, out of his
Yeah.
chest. Okay.
And then I use my return to go back here.
Ain't you fancy?
More flashes of light. Touchstone.
Okay, I am going to charge forward with my, I'm actually just gonna charge forward and punch.
Just running up
Punching
and
at the one at the
decking
bottom.
him. Just running up
Yeah.
and decking him. All right.
This has -2 to hit. That is an 8 to hit.
That's gonna be a miss.
That's all I got.
Jesus, what the fuck? What the? And man pulls knife.
Man pulls knife that's grappled? Ooh.
He pulls knife. Grappling does what to him again?
Is restrained, or by how much did I succeed, actually? Vulnerable, excuse me. I'll just put this in chat.
Yeah, that'd be injured and vulnerable. You said.
Here.
1 degree of success. The target is. Wait, is that an actual contest against your strength or the rank of the gravity? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
phrased really weird because it shouldn't. That isn't a contest. That's a resistance check. He except that is so weird. 4 degrees. Ow. Believe he is still fine to attack and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still be fine to attack. He just has a -2 on his actual attack.
Okay.
He's just grappled, and you know, since it's a move action to draw a weapon, I believe, without quick draw. Well, that's also how he would try to escape. So instead, like, he's grabbed around the neck, and he's just gonna pull a knife. And, well, there's a flaming blue man trying to choke him out. So I mean, he's gonna try and stab him.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, no.
No.
Just can't get through the armor.
he just like stabs Rook and is like, oh, that's cute.
What the fuck are you?
Oh,
Bishop.
I'm just...
Oh, sorry. Anyways, how far can I actually move in one turn in this system?
Speed rank 0 is 60 feet? Or no, sorry, 30 feet.
30 feet.
30.
30 feet.
Alright. In that case, I'll move here and I guess try to take a shot at the one who's not being grabbed.
Alright.
I don't know how the system works very well, so I'll just keep it simple. I'll learn that more later. Nope. Okay.
That's gonna be a miss.
Oof.
A 4.
Yeah, you rolled a little low on that, but good try, good try. Bullet pings off the car next to the man, who is very confused by the fact that there's a bullet being shot at him. Does this... I don't believe the system has attacks of opportunity, yes?
It does not.
Yeah, I thought so. So, man just tried to punch him. His friend's being strangled, but he's very confused, so he takes a step back and draws a pistol. He's just gonna point it straight at Touchstone.
Interpose.
You gonna interpose?
I'm gonna interpose.
You gonna interpose, alright.
Like, he pulls the pistol, and I just, like, throw my hands up, like, hey, hey, hey. And then
Hey.
just...
Then there's suddenly a rook in the way.
It's like, hey.
Hello. He's gonna hit you.
Yep.
However, you have currently have impervious, toughness, what?
So I have the regular, what is it? From that, I have my, what was that? 3? And then the 4 from, impervious toughness 4 from,
Right.
Touchstone, and
Which
then-
stacks up to a total of 7, yes?
yeah. And then
Yeah.
3 from mine.
Right. It stacks up to a total of 7, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sorry.
3 and 4, right, which means it's 7, which means you resist anything that's 3 or less. This handgun happens to be 3 or less. And it just the bullet fires, and it just goes straight into the arm of Rook where his shield is, and just pings, and just falls to the ground dented and squashed.
That's cute, too.
What the fuck? I'm going to say that in using interpose like that, though, you had to let go of your grab.
No, that's fair.
Crow.
Oh, I'm gonna walk down a little bit, more squares,
Mhm.
and I shoot at the guy that rucks the goal.
Shoot the guy that what?
That ruck the goal. The one that he
Yeah.
dropped.
I was the wrong guy anyway. Doesn't matter.
This lad.
Yep.
Take your shot.
Take your shot. Alright, just thing. Alright. 19. That's a hit. Your effect rank is wrong though, because that should be a sniper.
You just rolled unarmed?
I think you rolled unarmed.
Yeah, you rolled unarmed.
Yeah, you rolled unarmed.
Oh,
You rolled a 18, so that's, it's fine, but make sure you're
Punch-
clicking the right roll. Punch him from like
Punch him
80
with your
feet.
gun
I'm
from far
sorry.
away.
Wham!
Punch him with the bullets!
That's alright. I'll roll the resistance here, but no. Basically, bullet just goes straight through his head, and he just collapses to the ground. Because I assume you're not trying to keep him alive either.
I'm not.
Alright, back to Rook.
So you feel like talking?
What the fuck do you mean talking? Who the hell are you people?
I'm gonna say that's a no. As he levels the shotgun at his chest and fires.
Oh, Jesus.
I rolled a 1!
So, Rook,
Hey, that's not his intimidation.
Rook pulls the trigger and the hammer just clicks and is jammed. It's just stuck. And that's
Come on
when he
out.
remembers that when he loaded the shells, he had a thing placed between the hammer and the actual gun to stop it from firing while he was cleaning and checking it. And he
Yeah.
forgot to take that out.
He doesn't react, he just says, how about now? You feel like talking?
What do you mean? You're not explaining anything!
I feel like that's the end of his turn.
Alright. That, though, there is... The building to the west here, you see some more people come out of it. They won't be joining until after this round initiative, but you do see that there's more people that have begun coming out at the sound of gunshots. So, let me...
I just kind of like look over at Spider. Hey, could you help me get over there?
Sure.
Spider's
Hopefully
turn.
with you.
I take one step, grab touchstone,
Take one
and
step.
then
If I footstepped.
teleport to here.
Uh,
Oh, I mean,
And I'm gonna go for, I hope I did this right, against... Oh man, I remember his name somewhere in my brain.
that's not the same guy, but that's Roger.
I know. I think I did that DC wrong.
You think? That's not plus 18. I think your DC for that it's 3, not 18. You're supposed to, yeah. Your DC is 18, not plus 18.
This is
I
fine.
reset it. I reset it.
Yeah, right? He is, however, perfectly fine, which, fine is a bit of a strange word considering he has some new gashes in him, but he managed to step back and mostly it was just his clothes that were cut with shallow bleeding wounds on him now.
Okay. That's all I can really do.
Hey, Touchstone,
okay.
you sure you want to be here?
Now that I'm over here, I'm just like, okay, yeah. I'm not sure why I wanted to be over here. I kind of just like walk over here, and as I move, I open up my jacket, throw out the line, and just kind of like wrap around the
The guy right in front of you? This one?
yeah, that dude.
Alright.
And I tug on it. Let's see.
This was a really bad idea now that I
Wow,
think
that was
about it.
really bad.
You throw the wire out and it just seems to go completely slack and sort of fall to the ground. He looks at you confused.
Thought we were dealing with professionals.
Bishop,
You're on fire! How much more can you ask?
I mean, I could ask for a lot. Maybe a glass of water. And they'll rename me Joker.
And there we okay, I muted Discord. Anyway,
Nice.
nice.
so I'm realizing now that after this is done, I'm gonna need to probably readjust some things because I don't have too much I can do in situations like this. I'll shoot at the head.
Whose head?
Which man?
Well, no one's head based on
Which
my roll.
man's?
Ah, right. Closest one.
That is a hit.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Keep in mind these guys are just average thugs, and with how math works in Mutants and Masterminds, low power level means low total defenses. So if they have balanced defenses, they can only have 12 dodge. These guys. The bullet goes. He turns and he sees it like at the last second. He sees you pointing the gun up at the last second, and then he tries moving, but it just sort of goes through one of his cheekbones and into his face, and kills him outright. Because you were specifically shooting lethal ammo.
I mean, we've killed everyone else so far. I'm not gonna go for the non-lethal.
This man is panicking, so let's... He's just fucking booking it. He's running out this way.
Hey, where you going?
Jesus, what the fuck? He's just going to see that another man has teleported, and he's going to shoot at that man instead.
Wow. I don't think I can interpose that, actually. Unfortunate. Wait.
Shooting at me.
I believe you can with your speed.
Shit. Look at that real quick. Once per round.
Yep, once per round. Did you... It hasn't been to the point... No, this is the same guy. You already interposed on him last round, so yeah.
Interposed on touchstone. He meant this one, right? Or did he mean this one?
No, what I'm saying is this is the same guy that you blocked a bullet from.
Oh, okay.
So, no, that's still... It's been around, so it's fine.
Okay, then he'll interpose the shot. Or is it with him?
Well, first of all, as he tries to shoot, he just sort of drops his gun, so you don't actually interpose at all.
Oh. Fair enough.
Fuck.
He's real freaked out.
Okay.
This poor man.
Crow would like to reload and shoot at the guy that Ruck let go
That man's dead.
That man's already dead.
of. The one that was
Shoot at the
panic-
body.
You mean the guy who's running away? Okay, shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
On the knee. On the back of the knee.
That's a hit. That's a dead.
Oof.
As Crow gets there, he says, "Ha, got him."
What the shit?
God
No,
damn
No
it.
one can even hear you.
This man sees that his friends are being murdered by a blue demon bullshit thing, and he's very confused as what's going on. But he also
Maybe.
just saw people teleport here, so let's do this. He's shooting a spider.
We can't let him hurt Phil.
Sadly, I don't think Phil's defense is lower than 11, so
Unfortunate.
the bullet just goes wide. This man, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna try and stab Phil? I think he's gonna try and stab Phil.
No!
Phil's
Actually-
gonna try and... Okay.
He's gonna try and shoot Phil. He doesn't trust his knife against a teleporter. This is just a regular man. That's a hit.
Then I will use interpose on that.
All right.
'Cause I think it causes specifically that they have to be hit first.
They have to be hit, and the attack hits you instead. So basically, how are you going to explain this? How are you going to get between this attack?
So he's shooting, yeah?
Yeah. He brings the gun up and is pointing
As
it
he
right at Phil's face.
As he fires, Rook appears there and just clamps his hand around the barrel, like where the bullet's about to fire out.
Well, I mean, you can do that. But you're going to need to make a toughness check.
All right.
Now, toughness is, of course, limited by power level restrictions, so I assume that your dodge is basically nothing right now.
It's 13.
Well, yeah, no, what I'm saying is that means that your
Yeah.
toughness, you couldn't have impervious toughness of 7 if it was 13.
Fair
So it would
enough.
have to be 11.
So then,
It'd have to be 11. Which basically means you have a +7 to this check because of toughness.
let's roll the toughness.
That is enough, and you are able to stop that bullet.
That's just rude.
Who the fuck are you people?
You don't need to know that. We just know they were to kill you.
How the fuck aren't you dead?
That was a good question. He takes the thing that's in his revolver off and then fires at this man.
Tink. Alright.
There we go. That's unfortunate.
Wow, did you roll a 3?
I did.
Dude fucking just basically ducks to the ground as he sees this revolver being pointed at him and manages to get to the side as the wall behind him is just covered in shotgun shot now.
Now why'd you dodge? I'm just gonna make it harder for you.
What? Well, Spider.
I'm gonna teleport right here.
Moving personnel kit.
Teleports
Upside
behind.
down.
Upside down.
He can do that.
And I'm gonna try and slice his head off.
You're gonna
Oh my
miss.
Oh.
Can we stop missing?
You guys are rolling pretty low.
And
Flash of light. He like leans back to cover his eyes, and as he does that, he leans back low enough that the blades just kind of give him a nice little haircut.
Oh. And then I go back.
Touchstone.
Touchstone, just realizing that he put his parry a little bit too high, has 3 points to spend after this session. And,
Wait a minute.
I'm going to like come out from behind Rook with my stun gun, and I kind of seem like I'm going to go tase him, but like at the last second, I kind of just like drop it, roll out underneath him, and grab it again. I'm using the feint action.
You're
Do an
fainting.
insight check.
He needs to make an
Versus
insight check.
deception.
Yes. Insight
Yes.
check versus deception. Insight is based on what
If
again?
he fails, he is
Awareness?
vulnerable.
Insight is based on awareness, right?
Yeah. Let me double check. Yes.
Right. He fails. He is vulnerable.
He is going to be vulnerable to the next attack from Spider and Rook because of my
Yep.
feature.
Yep. Advantages.
Yeah.
Alright, Bishop. What you do?
I don't know if there's anything to do. It seems pretty well handled.
There's one man right there.
Walk up calmly.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was actually playing. Just
It's very intimidating.
like put away the gun. Just this man in a suit with glasses just walking up. That's all.
Alright. This man's vulnerable, but he doesn't like the fainting exactly, so
Oh, I was doing it on him.
oh, you're doing it on the... okay, on the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, you just kind of rolled in front of this guy, so he's going to try and stab you as you roll past. Let's find out how good he is at stabbing. The answer is he's not very good at stabbing, but he is going to stab you, so toughness.
Oh.
I'm going to say you're fine on that one. I'm going to think that you're probably fine, Chief. Good job, I guess. Alright.
So, like, as he's going to stab me because I am a medical person, I just kind of, like, move to where it just kind of, like, is just a minor flesh wound.
He, like, stabs you in, like, a bit of necrotic tissue. Doesn't actually even hurt. Crow.
I want to shoot at the guy, but I want to shoot it at his knee.
Who?
Or like,
Which man?
or yeah, the one right by Touchstone.
Which one?
Oh,
The one that just tried to stab him, or the one that he made vulnerable?
the one they just tried stabbing him.
Okay. You're gonna try and shoot out his knees.
Yeah.
So I'll count this as a you're not trying to kill him shot. Go for it. Hit. However, man, these guys are rolling hot. Just like you guys. The bullet hits him and sort of scrapes through his thigh, but he just kind of puts a hand over it and he seems to still be stable.
Aw.
For now.
For now.
You think that would have extended a little more, but
You'd think,
yeah.
especially with a DC 20. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I keep messing up these, and that's why I'm supposed to remove them from initiative. Either way, he already took his turn, so it's this guy's turn again. And he's fucking terrified of Rook right now.
I mean, that's fair.
So he basically just kind of points his gun and is just gonna start squeezing off a whole bunch of shots.
And Rook?
Yes.
Fair enough.
They're gonna hit. So
Okay.
toughness.
Yeah, sure. Oof.
Ooh. All right. That is actually 2 degrees. 1 degree of failure. Sorry. No, it is 2. Yeah, it's 2. Which means you're going to be taking a -1 in your dazed as multiple heavy handgun bullets. This is upon closer inspection, this is a higher caliber than you're probably expecting him to have. And all 3 of them just sort of get past your shield and hit you straight in the chest. Your body armor is able to keep you standing, but you're going to be dazed and you take a -1 to your future toughness rolls.
Now, why'd you have to do that?
Jesus fuck. He was kind of banking on that killing you, if I'm being real.
Yeah, that's fair. So Rook was going to shotgun this man again, but then he shot him. It's a little personal. He's gonna fucking go for the punch as he goes to grab his throat and crush it. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Shit, man's dead, dude.
He just like grabs him by the neck, crushes it, and throws him down the ground. He's spiking him.
Oh, spiking him like a football with a broken neck.
And that's why you don't shoot me. Any other questions?
I leave.
No.
Shit. Spider.
Alright, so
So good.
I'm gonna start running this way.
Mhm.
Oh.
And then teleport to here
I
and
knew
keep the velocity.
So basically,
I
you're
knew-
trying to do a run through slice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
God.
Another 8.
He sees the flash of light and just instinctually dives here,
You just
and then immediately regrets his decision.
Alright.
you just
Yeah, it's a
made an
close match.
aggressive version of the Mutants and Masterminds character I was going to make.
Touchstone.
Oof.
Okay, so since he dives in front of me, I'm just going to take the razor wire and go to try to just have it wrap around his neck and pull.
So you're gonna garrote him with a razor wire.
Yes.
Oh no.
Combat over, as you may have surmised.
Done fucked up.
Oh my
Now-
god.
I probably still have the satellite image of this area pulled up on my glasses. So, is there anyone approaching the scene? Because I imagine there's a lot of commotion with all the gunfire.
Nope.
All right.
Rook goes about taking out the shells he's fired and reloading.
I'm gonna search the body for the item of interest.
This man does not have it. Based on the description you got of Aladdin, this is not him.
I probably shouldn't have broken his neck, but oh well.
Is the door closed here?
That's not the door. Door's over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yes, it is.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
Is there any way for me to see inside?
No.
Okay. Hey, Rook, want to open this up?
Yeah, sure. There's a few bullets in there, but oh well. That's whatever.
It's a sealed metal. Yeah, go.
I am just going to take a second to I put my hand on you. Fucking bitch. I put my hand on you. The fire bounces off of you back onto me and wraps around my hand. I put it on the bullet wounds. The bullet wound heals up, and I take away the dazed.
Hey, do you just see those inside me?
No,
You do need to roll healing if you heal someone.
I was okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter since he'd heal over time anyway, but I believe it's a DC 10 just to heal wounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I just put him back on fire.
Well, thank you. Feels a little better. And, not shot as much.
Do you want this as a souvenir? I hand him the bullets.
Nah, it ain't worth it anyways. Fuck it. Kicks open door.
No, the door's right here.
Unfortunate.
It's right here.
Oh.
And the door is sealed. It's a sealed metal iron, like iron metal and.
Then he won't
airlock
just try
door.
to kick that open. He definitely won't try to just kick
It
that
also
open.
appears to slide, not swing. So.
Mm.
Just try to fucking did it.
Maybe I'll just try opening it.
Just like shit. I mean, I don't know if they even closed or locked it. So
No, it is closed.
Does
Is it
door
locked,
open?
though?
You cannot slide it open.
Gadget man, Bishop, excuse me. Can you open this?
I want to
Sorry, once again, my dog is making noise. Anyways, yes. I assume I can use technology in some way to...
There's a keypad.
Yes,
Ye-
alright, wonderful. I'll hack into it. And try to break through.
We'll
All
back
right,
up.
roll technology.
What the shit?
It takes you less than a minute to break the keypad on this thing. Bishop just walks up, flips open a laptop, hooks it up, just like taps a few keys, just goes through like 2 programs, then closes the laptop and inputs the code, and you hear a hiss as the door unlocks.
Alright,
That's
go
just
in.
lovely. Thank you kindly. It's fucking great.
Bishop, what'd you expect? Alright, so heading inside, this is a pretty small room. It actually appears to be a power plant of sorts. Looks like this was the generator storage area and like where engineers worked. But ahead of you are people. You all, that's not you. That's not you. I copy and pasted something else, and I forgot about it. Let me grab you guys. Here you go. Okay. I forgot that I didn't have the right copy paste. There we go.
There we go. I
Hey.
feel like Rook's in front.
Well, I'm
feel like
gonna
I'm
gonna
back.
go by order of how you were standing in front of the door because the door is right across here.
Oh.
So, like that.
Now I would have opened it up and then stayed behind for...
Well, yeah, you can
well,
step
statue
back and
trees.
just okay. All right. Ahead of you are people, and one of them in the back does match the description that you were given of Aladdin.
Guys, you gotta get.
And I should mention all these people have guns trained on you.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh,
you
sister's
all
dying.
doing?
Can you use your thing to help her?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, "Oh, sister's dying. Can you use your thing to help her?"
Is that how you found this place? You told people that story, and then you shot my men outside?
Hey.
I just shrug.
What, are you saying you weren't the one who shot them, so it doesn't count?
I mean, I don't got a gun.
Alright, fuck you. Hey, look, combat.
Oh shit!
Does there seem to be anything I can attempt to remotely hack into in here?
Well, there's sealed doors behind them.
No, I rolled poor. No.
You rolled
Oh, the
poor.
dog.
You rolled poor.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
You better than mine.
Oh, doody doody do do dee dee do. Oh no, he has fast initiative. No, it can't be.
He's going fast!
Assault! Bishop!
Oh, also there are other things in this room like generators and stuff, and like cameras and whatever that you could probably hack for one reason or another. But how you use them is up to you, and you can be creative with it. But
Yeah, it's a little bit late for using cameras as anything useful, but
all right, did all of you
Mine
roll?
isn't up there.
Yours isn't. Did you not have your token selected?
I selected it, but it didn't pop up.
Fine. Got it. All right, so he's up first, and let's get some music.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's a good one here? What's this one? I added these, and I couldn't remember exactly which ones I wanted to use.
High five for poor initiatives, right, Bishop?
I'll just be sitting here.
Same.
Well, we'll see about that. Because the first thing this man does is pull a fucking grenade.
Oh.
Oh,
And you know what? He fucking yeet!
I
So,
can't really block that one.
basically, he runs up right here and just pulls the pin and just chucks it sidearm. Sidearm pitch. And, well, judging by my estimation of 10 feet, this is hitting all of you.
Ooh.
This is not
Can I
the...
shoot it?
You shoot at it?
Yeah.
No.
Make it blow up before it gets to us.
No.
You don't have a hero point.
Oh.
Wait. I have a hero point. Hey, question.
What's up?
Can you use my hero point to grab the grenade and just hold it in front of me instead? So it just blasts in front of me and not the others? Because it's my job to take the hits.
You're gonna need to roll a sleight of hand. But I will let you attempt it if you want to spend the hero point. It'll be contested by his throw.
I don't have good sleight of hand.
And I can't even remember what music I wanted to use for... That's it.
instead of him doing that, can I use my hero point to, like, throw my wire out, somehow grab it, and just, like, swing it around, chucking it back?
That would be impressive.
That would be very impressive.
You can definitely attempt that, but again, that would be a sleight of hand. And also, if you fail, well, even if you succeed, there's no guarantee that the timer wouldn't go out on it before you threw it.
I am fine with that. So, put my heal point away, and here's my sleight of hand.
Good sleight of hand. See what
That's
his
pretty
opposition is. Let's see. I believe this is... Yep. Ooh.
Jeez.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. It is just out of reach of your wires as it arcs over them.
So I guess it's my turn.
It's your turn if you want to roll against him. Again, that's a hero point.
Against him?
Well, yeah, you have to. He would roll again. He would roll again.
No, that's fair. Alright, yeah, I'll spend it, because why not?
All right, roll that sleight of hand.
Woof.
Rook, however, seeing that the wires have missed, it just steps back, launches off the ground, just catches it, and tucks it like a football. And well, he's the only one who's going to be taking a fucking grenade to the face, but it's going to be kind of critical, so... Rook catches it, so the rest of you don't need to make any checks here, but Rook, I'm going to need a toughness roll from you, man.
Yep.
Confirmed, Rook is Maddox.
No!
Ooh, that's a 10. Ooh.
I rolled a 3!
You rolled a 3.
No.
That's
I
not
don't have a
good.
hero point to reroll that.
You don't. Alrighty, so...
Shit.
believe that... plus 5, and I said that, so... Oh, that's not good for you.
So,
Not good for you, buddy.
so 6 ranks in Achilles, and 4 from the, improved toughness. That won't stop it.
Yeah, no.
It's like, what, 5?
Now, okay, so here's the thing. I said it was going to be critical because you were tucking it to protect the rest of your team. You're essentially combining all this blast just into yourself.
Yeah.
But that means you failed by exactly 15.
Oh, that knocks me out, doesn't it?
It does. So Rook's going to be blown out of the building, and he's on the ground unconscious right now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, at least the rest of you fuckers didn't take a fucking grenade.
Rook, however, I'm gonna refund your hero point for being a goddamn hero.
Nice. Hey, can I use that hero point to reroll that toughness?
Not right now, you can't.
Okay, fair enough.
Crow.
I'll go up. Sorry, right here, and I want to aim at and shoot the guy that threw the
Your grenade?
grenade.
Alright, you're gonna take a shot at the guy who threw the grenade. Alright, take your shot. Don't miss. You didn't miss. AC 20. Let's see what he's got. Yep. Not much, because he is going to take some damage from that. However, it's not going to be a kill shot, but the shot does hit him right in the shoulder. His left arm, not his right. The right's the one he used for throwing.
Ugh.
But you do land a hit. And that's going to, I believe, that does daze him, actually, so... Alright. He's dazed. Dazed. Really. Yep. Alright.
That'll be off.
Rook.
Am I able to use my hero point to recover?
Yes.
I would like to spend that to get the fuck back up.
Alright, you've recovered from being unconscious. You still have a -1 to all future toughness rolls, but you are no longer unconscious. As Rook stands back up. Rook,
So you saw that man get blown out of the building. You saw him fly out. And now you see him standing back up, and you can feel the seething hatred as he stares at the man that threw the grenade.
it is a move action to stand up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
You can still use your action to dash.
You can still use your action to dash.
No, he unholsters his revolver, aims at the man, and fires a slug.
Just long range slug. Boom.
Yeah.
Alright,
That
make your
is-
attack. No accurate on that.
Right, I'm taking that off. Damn.
The bullet whizzes
two.
past him.
Rolled a fucking 2.
Yeah, the bullet whizzes past him, and he's really confused. He's still dazed from that bullet that just hit him earlier, as that second one flies by, and he just sees a really angry man on fire outside the building who just exploded. Touchstone.
Okay, so I'm just gonna duck over here, and is there like a rock or something nearby?
To hide behind?
No, just like a rock, like a pebble or something.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a parking lot. There's some
I pick that
asphalt
up
pieces.
and I yell out to the group, "Everybody watch out!" And I'm going to hurl it as if I'm hurling a grenade, trying to deceive him that it's a grenade.
Hmm.
Give me an insight.
Oh my god!
I'm doing it specifically towards him.
Hmm.
He is going to be vulnerable to both the spider and Rook, as well as myself.
It's amazing!
Interesting. I like it. Alright.
That's it.
Yep.
Apologies. What were the potential things I could hack into, or
There's the
do
generators, the doors behind them, the cameras, and a couple of other pieces of machinery like cranes and the like, but those are overhead. And you can't really see them on the map.
I could potentially use the cranes?
Yes!
Potentially. Alright, so... Crow, you took a shot, so... This man's gonna shoot back. That's a hit.
Oof.
Roll toughness.
Hey!
It appears that Crow's body armor is a lot tougher than one would expect, as the bullet just crashes into him and he just staggers for a second, then just moves forward, not seeming to suffer any ill effects.
Yeah.
You guys got some serious body armor. This man was completely fooled by the grenade, so he's gonna fucking run over here and, while running, take a shot at Touchstone.
Whoa.
Which I believe is a miss. 11? Hello?
Touchdown. Klaus.
Hello?
Hello?
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, you can look at a sheet. He's
I
also
can.
muted,
It is also a miss, but I can tell that it's a miss, but it's just where'd he go?
though. I don't know. He's
Um,
muted.
Anyway.
He said
Anyway,
BRB, I guess.
that's a miss. So Bishop.
Now, you see, I don't know much about actually hacking or technology and all that shit, but I'd like to ask, can I potentially try to make it appear as though the generators are overloading and that they're going to self-destruct?
I could definitely try for something like that, but they don't really have any. I mean, they're not currently on, so.
Oh. Hmm. Alright. Then, can I potentially use a hero point to shoot multiple people?
I believe you can use a hero point to. Well, actually, is it extra effort as a hero point? Hold on, let me check. Let me check that for you. Because I believe you can use extra effort to have a advantage. I think that might actually be a hero point.
I was just reading on extra effort. It gives you another action.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Extra effort does let you take another action. Yes.
So I
Extra.
don't even need to use a hero point.
Well, you can use a hero point to not be fatigued after you use extra effort, because extra effort fatigues you.
Hmm.
At the start of the turn, immediately after extra effort, you are fatigued. And then if you are fatigued, you become exhausted, and then if you use it while exhausted, you are incapacitated.
What does being fatigued do?
Fatigue... you're hindered, which basically means that you move at half speed.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll just not use the hero point. I'd like to try to shoot both of these people.
Alright, so you're just gonna basically just take 2 shots back to back with those 2. Alright, go for it. Make your rolls. Get hit. Let's see. Resistance. Second one goes down. First one just sort of grazes past his cheek, and he seems fine, but a little annoyed. Anything else?
No, that's all. I mean, I can't. I suppose I could. Never mind. I'm going to leave the building if that's okay.
That is, but I don't have part of the map for it, so just use the area over by Rook for being outside the building.
Yeah, okay.
If all of you do end up leaving the building, we can go back to the other map, but I
Well,
don't.
less leaving the building and more so taking cover behind the door, but.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That actually works better for where you are. Fighter!
Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run to here and start arcing one of my tonfas. Oh shoot. And then I'm
To
going
teleport is a move action.
Oh, okay. Then in that case I'm gonna just, go over here and give him the crazy eyes.
Phil Crazy Eyes, patented. Well, in the case of Phil Crazy Eyes gets shot at.
Okay.
Phil Crazy Eyes is gonna take a hit.
Ow.
Yay.
Are you guys
Rolling hot. All day.
ready for this toughness,
I'm ready.
which I have 0 bonuses to?
Oh, no.
Ooh, you might want to re-roll that with a hero point.
Hero pointed up. Oh no!
Now here's the thing: the reroll adds 10. The reroll
Okay.
adds 10.
I
So that becomes an 11,
It's a little bit better.
which means you failed by 8. Which means you take a -1 to future toughness checks and are dazed.
Okay.
All right.
Big oof.
Yeah, and then he's gonna move over here. This man can't move because he's dazed as well. So he takes another grenade, but this one's different than the previous one, and just chucks it at the doorway.
Oh, no.
This is going to hit U3, I believe. Yeah, U3. And Rook, I don't think you're more than 20 feet outside the doorway, right?
I mean, I don't know how far he was blown out, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's less than 25 feet.
Fair enough.
You all need to make resistance fortitude checks against being blinded and or deafened. You have flash
Want to
goggles.
use luck?
Yes, I am fine with the blinding part.
Yeah, that means
That
you
is
need.
an 18.
Okay, that's
Me
an
as well?
18. Yes, and okay, Crow's fine, Rook's fine, Bishop. Despite your despite your glasses, you're gonna be the glasses aren't the problem. You're able to see just fine for now, but this is a flash bang. Your ears are just kind of blown out, and you're gonna be suffering from that, which means you are vulnerable. Check it again, just to be sure. Let me make sure I'm not completely wrong about this. It's a dazzle, which is this thing, which is an actual like power section thing. 1 degree of failure, which is all you have, means you have a -2 to hearing and sight, essentially.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, you guys all passed pretty well, so you're not, completely blind or deaf.
What about Touchstone?
Touchstone's fine. He re-rolled with a hero point to get an 18.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Basically, you guys are fine for now. You re-roll at the end of your turn to get rid of it, and he back. Oh, he can't move. He's dazed. Crow,
I want to shoot at him again.
I'm just gonna shoot at him again. Just don't even care. Just another shot. Go for
Yep.
Ooh.
it. How good is he at not dying? Not very. That's actually 11. I believe he's dazed again. He is dazed again.
All I'm doing is daze shots.
Another bullet just scrapes by him. Still not enough to cause any significant damage, but it's definitely throwing him off. Rook.
Rook flashes in. He is pissed as he appears in front of this man, leveling his shotgun revolver towards his gut.
Mhm.
And
He's
pulls the
considered
trigger.
vulnerable to you.
Hmm?
He's considered vulnerable to you.
Yeah. As he fires a not a slug but a
Actual
shot.
shotgun, yeah.
Yeah.
Actual shotgun
at
blast.
his midsection, like around his
Buckshot.
gut. Try to buckshot him in the gut, man.
He is vulnerable, so that is a hit. And let's see how he does about that. I believe he's dazed again. Don't believe those stack.
Nope, it doesn't do anything until you get staggered.
Not until he gets staggered. He's not been staggered yet. Essentially, that shot hits, and you see that he is wearing an undercover vest underneath his shirt, and the bullets have hit him and knocked the wind out of him, but he's still standing.
Yeah.
Touchstone.
Okay, so, I'm going to run up to this dude and kind of just passing him ever so slightly as I just throw a razor wire out, trying to hit. This is a -2 to hit.
How are you moving that far?
It is the charge action.
Oh, charge. Oh, okay.
That's what gives it the -2.
Right. I forgot. That's good. Yeah, I forgot about it. You can move 30, and then you can move up to your speed with the charge action to go 60. Right.
So that is,
I remember it. That is a 15 to hit, which I believe is hit. So let's find out how good he is at not dying. Not very good. He is... actually, how much did he fail by? 12? He's staggered. This guy's not exactly a minion. Whoa. -1 and staggered, meaning next time he gets staggered, he goes down.
Yay. That's all I got.
That man's dead. This man is the one you just staggered. Staggered means he's also dazed for this turn, so he can only take an action or move.
And I believe his rolls also have a -2.
Yeah, I think so. Either way, he's gonna try and shoot you, so let's find out how that goes. Not well. He's in melee range, so I believe that goes off your parry instead of your dodge.
Hey, that would have hit if it was on the dodge, so haha, take that.
And that's why I brought it up. Basically, he brings the gun up, and Touchstone isn't fast enough to avoid it, but he is fast enough to push the gun to the side.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Alright, peek around, start to walk in, and shoot at this guy.
Which guy? The back right?
Yeah, this
The
one.
man that shot me.
Yep.
I am not used to this. Okay. Used to FMBE still.
Oof. He's still up.
Darn.
Spider. You're dazed.
So, yeah. Here, I'll throw this on for dazed. I'm heartbroken.
Oh.
So I can only move or do an action. Correct?
The days?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only move or do a... You can only take a standard action, but you can use that standard action as a move action.
Would the teleport be allowed?
Teleport
I
is a
don't
move
know.
action. You
Okay.
can do that, yes.
Then I'm going to teleport to here.
Alright. So now you're there.
Yep. In a flash of light.
Yeah, this guy's gonna try and protect his boss and take a shot at Rook.
Yep.
Gonna miss. Pretty badly, actually.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. He's not that dodgy either.
Yeah, he's really not, but... SCP Containment Breach is the one where you play like as multiplayer and there's like D-class personnel, the Nine-Tailed Fox.
No.
No?
That's, I
What am I
believe,
thinking of then?
Secret Laboratory you're thinking of.
Oh, that might be what I'm thinking of.
Containment Breach is the single-player thing that came out many a year ago.
Okay, maybe I'll actually
With
have
the
to play that then.
spooky dude.
Oh, that thing? Yeah.
I might have to play that then. I just
The original.
I was thinking of it was the multiplayer one.
Hmm.
Anyway. This man, seeing that Rook is right in front of him, has another trick up his sleeve.
Mm.
And that trick is called a shotgun.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Toughness check.
You sure? Are you kidding me? Oh.
That's a fail by 12.
He's still standing.
Still up. You take another -1. And I believe you're staggered?
Uh.
Or is it dazed? No.
Yes?
Yeah, no. That one's staggered. You're staggered.
Okay.
Then the
So it's
staggered
just
and you go
one
down.
action. He takes the fucking shotgun to the chest and growls angrily at this man.
Well, there you go. He doesn't seem to want to back down. In fact, you can tell that he is slightly stronger than the average person. Perhaps he's been
Disgusting.
exposed to SCP-427 a little bit too long. Groat.
I would like to shoot at the guy again.
Which one? There's three. There's this guy, there's this guy, there's this guy.
Same guy he was shooting at before, which is the boss, I believe.
Okay.
This time I want to go above the shoulders, for the neck or the head.
Well, we'll see what your roll says.
Oh,
Your roll says you don't. You aim too
Yeah.
high. Straight over is it.
Mm.
You want to do anything else? You want to move or anything?
I want to move over here, this side.
All
A
right.
little bit closer.
Rook.
That is all.
Do I want to punch him? Do I want to fucking shoot him? I'm gonna go for the shot again.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna. No, I'm. He's angry. He's going for the punch.
As a miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's unfortunate.
Good try,
Level
though.
5.
Good try, though. Gun, hand. Gun, hand. Punch! Touchstone.
Okay, so Rook's looking a little beat up, isn't he?
Yeah.
A little unsteady on his
Okay.
feet there. He's taking a
you
grenade
really-
and a shotgun bolt and a shotgun blast to the chest. I mean, in fact, he's still standing.
I can't do much about the staggered condition, but I am going to take back my blue flames and focus in on healing you.
Lose all my +1.
You'll check. That's 2
I
degrees of
believe
success.
That's 2 injury. I
Yeah, and they always go from greatest to least when healing, even over time. So this would mean that he first heals staggered, and then he heals a -1.
So 1 injury and no stagger?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
In combat healing.
I just
is
kind of
useful.
like do a little nod. Yeah. Just please don't let them shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the dude that's just right next to me. that
with
I'm
a fucking
just
sawn-off shotgun looking at you.
slowly inching behind Rook.
You just ran away from this man, so he's gonna try and shoot you in the back.
Ooh.
He has a -2. Miss.
Oof.
I like the thought of he doesn't even know I'm behind him.
Oh no, he doesn't. He wasn't paying attention for that shit.
Imagine freaking touchstone just skirts around Roke as the pellets just impact his side and he doesn't even notice.
Bishop.
I just realized I meant to do that thing a while ago and then I got distracted. Assessment.
Assessment. This is a secret insight contested by his. You're not supposed to roll it, Green Sean.
Oh, sorry.
I roll.
Never mind then. I was right. Secret. Yeah.
Yep. Opposed by his deception, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
He seems to have lower bonuses to hit than you'd expect. That's all you get.
Yeah, I didn't get a terribly great roll. Anyways, before this guy gets a
Secret
chance
check.
to shoot,
How would you know?
right? I didn't have the other insight. Don't mind me. I'm out of it right now. Shoot this guy before he gets a chance to shoot at me again. Well, not
Alright.
again, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
He
You
probably doesn't like
Go
what
for
I
it.
did.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Go for it. Do it. Do it.
What the
Ah.
shit?
That's a miss.
Can you
Uh,
just
I
like
think you're only like 4 and 5.
can you just give me better rolls?
Hey, Spider, you're not dazed anymore. The fuck?
I'm gonna give him the old double-armed head slice.
Well,
Remove his head?
oh.
Ooh. 11. That's. Nope. You giggled too much and he noticed and was able to duck.
Oh, unfortunate.
This man was just shot at. He's gonna shoot back.
Wow.
16. Bishop,
Oh, right.
I believe that hits. Yes.
Oh wait, no, I don't just
Not
roll
dodge.
dodge or anything.
You roll. You roll. Toughness.
Oh, okay.
Can you take that 18?
It'd be nice.
You take 1 point of wounding, so you have -1 to toughness.
Alright.
But that's all, as the bullet grazes you and ruffles your nice suit. What the fuck did you just do? And then he's gonna point the shotgun at Touchstone.
Ooh.
18.
That hits.
Interpose.
Toughness check.
Yeah. As he shoves Touchdown out of the way. I don't think so.
This time, Rook's actually able to get the shield in front, and he just takes all of it on the actual shield. Nice job, Rook.
Yeah.
Alright, Crow. Panda,
Yes.
your turn.
I want to shoot at the guy that's by himself on the right hand side.
Gotcha. Make your attack.
Pew.
Ooh.
No, you crit.
I believe that counts as a 25 then, if you, 25 DC. Man dead. Headshot.
Dead.
Headshot.
Kill shot.
Very nice.
Fatality.
Anything else?
I want to move up a little bit. See right here.
Alright.
That's
Sniper
it.
Crow has just taken out another member of this banditry team. Rook.
I'm getting real tired of your shit. As he fires again into this man. He now has 3 left in the chambers.
That's a hit. What's this? How's this man gonna do again? Not that great. Let's find out. Oof. That's a failure by 11, which dazes him again. Daze. And gives him another -1. Still up though, for now.
For now. That's fine.
Yep. Touchstone.
Alright, I am going to prep for a team attack with Rook.
Team attack.
I don't do anything until it comes around to his turn.
Okay. This man's gonna pull a knife and try and stab Spider.
Oh no!
Spider, look out! 22.
That is another toughness check.
Yes, it is.
Because my parry DC is only 18.
You are going to take another -1, but you don't fail by enough for matter more than that. So you have another -1 to your toughness rolls.
Okay.
Other than that,
How
you're
are
okay.
you
Though.
looking?
Like he's been shanked.
Oh, that's a very good way to put it.
Yeah.
He has a -2 and also has 0 toughness.
Oh god.
Spider's not good about getting hit. He's good at
that's
avoiding.
fair.
He's not good at getting hit.
That's fine.
It's like a spider. You crush it, it
Dolphin
dies. Or something. Bishop.
Alright. No, that's 5 feet. So I can't actually get in cover, but I can get over here.
Mhm.
While he's being distracted by these, I want to shoot him.
Alright.
Pew.
That's a hit. And he's actually having negatives now. Which means that's a failure by 5. He's dazed again, but he's already dazed. So another -1.
Jesus. How many times has this man been hit?
He's been hit a lot. He's covered in blood by this point.
Yeah.
Hey, Spider.
So, I want to touch this man in front of me. And then teleport with him. Would I roll to touch him?
He would, yeah. You would have to. You would have to hit his dodge with the thing, and then it would also be like an attack. So I don't know what you're trying to do here, but you're gonna need to
Roll a
explain to me what
20
you're
plus
trying
your
to do.
rank and-
I just want to, like, grab him so I can teleport with him.
Right, and he would have a dodge resistance against that.
Okay. Can I grab him with my tonfas?
You mean stab him?
Can I?
That would just be stabbing
Oh my
him,
Gosh.
which you are not apparently very good at. Man, you are
How
having
do
a.
we keep failing?
You keep rolling below 8. This is ridiculous.
I have a +6.
I know, you're rolling below 8. It's ridiculous. This man's already. Well, that's a shame. Like, really, Phil from accounting, just not having a good day.
I'm just gonna hang out over here then.
That's
teleports.
No, you can't. There's a door in the way.
Oh.
You can say. his
I'll just
attack-
hang out over here then.
That you can do.
You know, you can say that attack wasn't calculated at all.
Perish.
All right, his turn again, and he's gonna try and shoot touchstone again because he's not having a good day. Things are just not going well for him. 14.
That is a hit.
Second verse, same as the first. Interpose.
All right, toughness. Man, Rook's having a good job just like pulling touchstone out of the way and blocking these bullets.
Like, I like to
It's
think
his
that he just,
job.
like, grabs my wires, yanks me in a direction, and I just kind of go with it.
I feel like he just grabs you by the collar. Honestly.
Fucking stand still, damn it! Crow.
I want to shoot at the guy closest to me.
All right,
Take him out.
shoot him. 12. That's a miss.
Yay.
Jesus fuck, we can't roll for shit.
You really can't. You
As
guys
a
are not
miss-
having good rolls. Can't roll
As I
above
miss,
7.
As I finish that attack, can I put my rifle away and take out my 2 pistols?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Hey, Rook, it's your turn.
So how does
How does team attack work? You roll an 8.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm curious, just for the flavor of this, are you going to do a punch, or are you going to do a shoot?
I'm feeling the punch.
Okay, so I'm kind of just like taking my razor wire and like wrapping him up a bit to try to keep him in place. Oh my god.
Jesus.
So you have a +5 to hit and +5 to the damage rank.
Yep.
Holy
Okay.
shit. Wow.
Well, I'll add this in beforehand. Neat.
The razor of friendship is a sharp one.
All right. Did that add the +5 on there?
Yeah. The grapple is supposed to be 5 higher. In case he's
mean-
conscious to contest.
The grapple's a different thing.
Fair enough.
However, he's been punched in the face, and he has failed by 13? Looks like 13, which would be staggered. Meaning grapple. So he's staggered and grappled, and now at a -6.
So he's vulnerable. Restrain him! As Rook starts to fucking choke him out.
Basically,
That's
a
it.
whole bunch of razor wire just flies around him and moves his hand out of the wind, and boom! Punch right to the face.
Yeah. Oh, God. I imagine he just like grabs him by his like face, just like hard.
Yep. And the man's still barely conscious.
Yeah. That's end of turn.
Bullies.
Okay, so
Hey, Touchstone, what are you doing?
him still like wrapped up around in that, I'm going to let loose a little bit more thread. Kind of like leaving some where I'm at, sliding up and around him, and just like yanking it, trying to cut away and into his legs.
So essentially, you're hamstringing him with actual strings.
Yes.
Nice. Ooh. He has failed by 16. Are you trying to bleed him out?
I wasn't really going. I was kind of going for like, oh, he's going to trip into Rook, and then it's just like, oh, it takes him down.
Well, let me put it like this. He only has so much pain tolerance. At this point, where you start cutting into his legs, he just sort of collapses in Rook's arms.
But yeah, it's kind of non-lethal.
Alright, so kinda non-lethal, sort of.
I
Not
wasn't really trying for the non-lethal, but it's not really a lethal kind of attack.
This man's not liking that, if I'm being real with you. But what does he even have to do? You know what he has to do? He's gonna go stab Crow.
No!
Yikes.
He's gonna just shank him.
Crow, that's a 20, so I need you to roll a toughness.
Yikes.
Would you like to oh, you already used your hero point.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
That's a failure by 10, which means you are dazed. And take a -1 to further toughness checks.
Okay.
Days last until the end of your next turn, which it means you can only take a standard action or a move action, basically. One of the two. Bishop.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to him, hold a gun towards him, and just say, "So do you want to make this simple or not?"
Simple how? He says, stabbing Crow.
And on that response, shoot him in the knees.
Did you just miss again?
No, that's a hit.
Hey! The magic number.
Speaking of that, that's a 12, which is that's a failure by 12, which more than 5, more than 10, which is he's already staggered, so he's incapacitated. I assume you're trying to just knock him out because you weren't shooting him in the head.
Yeah.
All right, well he's down. And that's when, after the sound of
hit him.
yes,
God damn it!
and after the sound of that has faded, these people have collapsed and the gunfire has stopped. You hear in the back room a loud banging on one of the doors.
Looks over. What is it?
The door
Is it
is
one of those
metal.
flippers?
The door is metal and sealed.
Alright. Then I finally have something I think I might be able to do. So, well, can I do anything quite yet, or initiative?
Well, basically, it's going to go through one round where you guys suddenly realize there's this loud banging noise that sounds essentially like an elephant running into a wall, a metal wall at that, on the other end of that door.
I'm
I don't know
guessing
if
it's a flesh monster.
I don't know if I want to fight one of those right now.
I mean, we kind of have to, though.
Eh.
Who all's looking beat up?
Everyone?
I'm okay.
Anyways, what I wanted to do, by the way, is potentially hack into the security camera network and see if I can actually look on the other side of that door.
All right. I'm going to go through one round of this, so just tell me what you guys are doing in that one round. I assume most of you are just, like, taking a second. Touchstone, you're probably healing. And Bishop, roll technology.
Yep. Hey, 30 again.
Again.
You
Shit.
again just look around. You don't even take out your laptop this time. You just flip open a small like a handheld PDA type thing and just tap a couple things and flip to the side and you have a live feed inside that room. It's probably what you expected. There's something about this big pounding on that door.
Apart from that, is there anything in the room that I can potentially use, I don't know, like create an explosion, do anything?
Roll D100.
Alright.
Also, don't forget you can use hero points to modify the scene if you're trying to do something cool like that.
I'd like to... I don't know, I'm trying to think of what I could do.
So this is a power plant, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Do they have suppression systems?
Fire suppression? Yes.
Yeah, do they have like... it would be like electrical fire, so they have like foam? And would it be able to like hardening foam? I don't know. Sorry, never mind.
Anyway,
I don't
in that
fucking-
room, besides the beast, you do see SCP-427, the locket, actually hung on a rack on the wall, and it is open facing this person. Or what used to be a person.
Unfortunate.
Oh, I know I want to use the hero point here. I'm just trying to think of what to do with it.
Alright, we'll go through another round here. Touchstone, who are you healing next? Because you don't got a lot of time here. Because, Bishop, you're seeing that this thing is beginning to dent the door.
Bishop, my healing fixed you all up last time, right?
Yeah, sorry, you're being a robot again on Discord. Can you repeat that?
I mean, not Bishop. Rook, you all healed up, right?
I'm a little banged up. I'll be fine.
I'm building.
I'm gonna go over to Crow and heal him up. I'm pretty sure that takes away anything that's affecting you.
Class.
Yes, it does.
Your peep open.
Also, your beep.
I will. You'll fix that. You're back.
No problem.
I do have an idea. So can I assume I can potentially remotely open and close the door?
Of course, yeah.
I wonder how fast and powerful that would be. Because I could let it slightly in once it gets through and then just close it on it again.
How do I sound now?
Sounds
Better.
fine. Well, that's an interesting idea, but I don't know if the doors are powerful enough to hold this thing back. It is starting to break through the fucking door.
Yeah, understandable. Mhm.
If there's any time left, I want to give my amp back to Rook.
Do you have any ideas, Green?
Well, as far as specifics, no, but if there's anything I could potentially use to create an explosion from inside the room that could damage it at all, I would like to use a hero point for that.
Alright, well, you don't know exactly, but you're quickly thinking, you're flipping through the different cameras on your PDA, and then it suddenly, clicks in your mind. You can spend a hero point for this. There's a generator in the next room behind the wall. You might be able to overload that. It wouldn't be as devastating as a direct blast to this thing, but it could probably throw it off and knock down the wall on it. More than that, it would probably close the SCP-427 and stop this thing from regenerating, because SCP-427 does regenerate tissue to all that's within its direct line of sight, and it is still open in that room.
In that case, I would like to try to overload the generator.
Alright, roll me a technology. As Touchstone gives the amp to Rook. 26. 26 is enough. Generator explodes in a ball of fire. Let me actually get... I had a token for it, but I lost it somewhere, so I'm going to have to go get it again. There it is.
Use this as the amp token. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
And
that's
as that
cool.
explodes, you all feel the building shake, and the door just gets thrown outwards onto the floor, as does this creature in the wall behind it.
Well,
And it begins pushing itself to its feet. It's not done with... It's not done. But at the very least, that seems to have done some damage to it.
oh, beautiful.
Alright, so let's roll
your
its
office.
initiative here. Roll its initiative. Which is...
Oh, no.
That's not
Oh.
good.
It roars in pain and anger. And first, and then let's make its toughness check just to see if it, let's see, just if it took any significant damage from that. No, I'm not going to show you this bonus, because I gotta leave that up to mystery.
Oh, yikes.
It's going to take some significant damage. It is dazed.
Nice.
And it roars, and the wall behind it begins to collapse. Well, it's very angry, and it grabs a piece of the wall and just chucks it at Rook.
Fuck.
Let's see here. Blam.
It's...
Toughness.
Oh.
Alright, you are going to be dazed from that. As basically a piece of the wall, just this concrete brick, just smashes straight into your chest.
One injury, yeah?
Yep, 1 injury.
Oof.
And it
Staggered,
roars.
but he's still standing.
It roars. Crow.
I want to shoot the guy that's still in front of me.
That guy's...
That guy's down. He's
Yeah.
unconscious.
Don't worry
Oh.
about him.
I wanted to give him a tap in the a headshot, and then
There's no reason.
Okay, what are you?
uh,
What? Are you executing this
I'm,
man?
yes.
Instead of shooting this thing, that's
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I have my pistols out.
Okay, so basically you're
So-
RP executing this man. Anyone have problems with that?
kinda.
Yeah,
Are you gonna interpose?
No.
we don't need him alive. It just seems a little pointless.
It is
Yeah,
very
there's a more
pointless.
pressing concern.
It
Like,
is.
these are very much so. Like, you're shooting them instead of the big fucking thing that's trying to kill us. Are you an idiot?
Well, just let me finish my explanation, and we can get on with it.
Alright.
After I execute the guy with one of my shots, I want to use the remaining 11 shots and both my revolvers to basically just shoot down the beast.
So essentially, you are going to be a. You don't have any hero points.
All right, then I'll just unleash all 12 bullets on the
Okay,
beast then.
now when I say that, I mean you can only normally make one attack a round, and the number of shots you make are abstracted. Technically, you can be making more than one shot, but it's only going to be one attack still.
Oh, all right. I'll just shoot both my pistols in.
Basically, just taking shots. All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Again, you can only make one attack, Panda. I swear, you don't listen to
Oh,
me.
the light pistol then.
Light pistol. Light pistol. Let's see how he resists. He resists just fine.
From there, I want to kind of move back behind this wall and put my revolver's away and take out my
Your rifle?
again.
All right. You have your rifle back out.
And yeah, I can see behind this wall, just in case he decides to throw anything at me.
Rook.
Considering he's still reeling from the impact of a fucking brick in his chest, he can't do much other than raise his shotgun revolver at the creature and fire.
Shotgun
This is
Volver.
Shot Volver. Shoulder.
Shovel.
Bang.
That's a hit. See how well he resists. Very well. The bullet doesn't even seem to affect him.
Unfortunate.
You know, I'm really disappointed I didn't do the whole hacking into the facility itself before we entered. Because I could have just, like, opened the door.
Yes. Touchstone.
Yeah.
It would have been so easy.
It would have been. Okay, so Rook, are you dazed?
Yes.
Not anymore. You took your turn.
No.
Okay.
I'm still injured though.
You'll be fine.
Fair enough.
I'm going to run over here.
Oh.
I'm assuming there is the locket somewhere in here.
Yes.
Um,
You're gonna need to roll investigation because you didn't see into the room beforehand, though.
okay.
Or perception, one of the two.
Ooh,
Perception 12.
it's a glowy thing. Maybe. No.
It has closed, so you're not able to detect it very easily. You don't think you could find it in an instant. Might take you a little bit.
Okay.
What's that skull on
At
the?
least it's closed, and I'm not going to become a monster. More than I already am.
Well, I mean, you have to
And-
be exposed for a while for it to turn you into a flesh beast. So,
Yeah. I dash, so that's my turn.
all right. Hey, Spider.
I'm gonna move to right about here.
Aight.
Yeah. That's it.
Aight. Hey, Bishop, what's your plan?
Well, I could try the crane, but that might be a little slow. So... yeah, I'll just go ahead and shoot it. But
Hit.
also, I'd also like to begin leaving. Not leaving, just,
The bullet does
Not
not
so
seem to affect it. Just sort of bounces off of its skin almost.
I'll keep that in mind.
It roars and charges Rook, and it's gonna make an attack.
Can it not instead?
It's gonna miss as it smashes the ground in front of Rook, cracking the concrete.
You mind not doing that? Thank you very much.
It roars in his face.
Well, fuck you too.
Crow.
I want to pop out here and shoot at its head with my rifle.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Ooh. Sadly, that's gonna be a miss.
And from there, I want to run over to here where Bishop is.
Yep. You're just trying to get away. I get you. Hey, Rook. What are you gonna do about this?
So bullets really haven't been working.
They haven't done too much to it, no.
He's gonna punch it.
Because that'll work.
Because that'll work. He has more. It's fine.
It's fine. Punch him.
I mean, I have a taser. I don't think it's gonna do that much. So.
And DC 20. Do you have 5 strength?
I have 5 strength right now.
Pretty good. Pretty good. You punch it in the chest. It looks at you. It does not
Hey,
seem
how you
to have
doing?
been affected that much.
Hey, do you think we still have like some backup?
Touchstone.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking for the locket.
Alright, roll another perception. Or investigation. One of the two. You found it. It was under a little bit of rubble. The blast seems to have thrown it across the room, but it is perfectly intact.
Okay, did that use an action?
I'm gonna go with move action because didn't take that long.
Okay, so I am just gonna use that action to dash.
Alright. Spoida.
So, I'm guessing it weighs more than 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna teleport onto its head and try and stab it in the eye.
Sing. It's too unstable for you to get a good stab. Your blades bounce off of its hide.
And then I'm gonna go back.
Bishop.
Alright, so, I assume I've seen Touchstone actually get the locket.
I don't know. Were you watching for it?
Well, I mean, from what I understand, I'm capable of just pulling up all of these different cameras and the like and just having them on the side that I can keep a tab on.
I mean, sure. But were you
Then in that
watching
case-
for him to pick up the amulet?
After seeing him run into the room, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you see he has it.
In that case, is there any way I can attempt to overload both of these generators now?
Possibly.
In that case, I'd like to begin that process and first leave the building, but also before that shout, "We need to get out of here, I have a plan." And then leave the doors. And begin the process of trying to overload the generators.
Well, the place is made of concrete and metal. You're not sure you could get a good signal to them from outside.
Okay, that makes sense.
Inside starts the process.
Don't worry, if you explode yourself and die, I might be able to bring you back. Maybe.
Makes a good point.
Anyway. I assume technology.
Yes.
Oh no, he didn't roll a 30.
You didn't roll a 30. You've begun the process of overloading the generators. They begin to spin up. Hey, Rook! Punch!
You're not. Yeah, it hits.
That's a hit. Make a toughness. Toughness result 15. That's a staggered.
He staggers back after being punched by this monster.
And now he's going to be fast grabbing you. So, grab thing. What's the roll for a grab? It's just regular unarmed attack. Roll against
It's
your.
unarmed.
Yeah. You've been
Oh.
grabbed.
I have to make an opposed check.
Yeah, you make an opposed check against his strength.
Yeah, with my strength.
Or dodge.
Yeah, with my strength.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You are able to break free of his grasp. You are not going to be trapped in his claws right now, at least. However, he's gonna smash the ground. In place of you. So.
Oh.
This is a 20-foot cone. Originate from right here, which is gonna hit Spider and Rook. And you guys need to
sweet.
make Fortitude DC 14s.
Fortitude. Now I roll well.
Yeah, right. Rook's all over this. Spider, make a Fortitude.
Wait, what?
Dude,
Make a Fortitude.
roll your fart.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's toughness, not Fortitude, but that does not
Nope.
really matter
Whoops.
too much.
Yeah.
You are prone and stunned.
Ooh, that's not good.
I'm stunned. Oh god, there's even more things on me now.
Yes. Prone and stunned. It is instant recovery, meaning you will recover at the end of your turn, but you're on the ground right now. Crow.
Okay.
I have a question. Is that other guy dead or still alive, or is he like one on the ground?
The people on the ground that aren't marked by X's are still alive.
Okay. I want to shoot at the head, or as closest to the eyes of the monster possible.
All right. That's a hit. See how it does. That actually seems to have affected it, as the bullet pierces through a piece of cartilage and scratches its face and causes blood to spray into its eye. That seems to have done some damage.
Yay! We found a weakness, boys.
Potential.
Anything else?
I want to move off the slide a little bit more.
Okay. Hey, Rook.
One second.
You're staggered.
Sneezing. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so
Pile driver!
this really ain't going well now, is it? Since he can't... He's not looking too good. But he still pushes onwards as he gets into a fist fight after holstering his fucking gun with his massive beast.
Man gets into fist fight with creature that can break stone.
I think he misses.
Yeah, that's you make a swing and you just sort of hit it in the arm, and it's like, oh, that's nothing vital.
That's unfortunate. Does my fast grab need to hit? I think it does. Yeah, it's when I hit. Okay.
Touchstone.
Okay, Rook does not look that great, does he?
He really doesn't.
I'm gonna run over again, just like as I move, I just pull the fire off of you, like focus it on my hand. It just spools around a little bit. I push it into your back. It covers around the wounds, and
I believe that's 2 successes, meaning 1 staggered and 1 injury is healed.
yes,
Nice.
Actually, no, you were still dazed. No, you weren't dazed anymore because you attacked it. That was your
Yeah.
turn. So yeah, staggered and being 1 injury is healed.
and no more life amp.
So I flick all those down.
And that's Platoon.
Yeet.
All right, Spider, you're stunned. You can only take free actions. Do you have any free actions you'd like to take?
Standing up.
That's not a free action.
Normally.
Nope.
All right. Well, luckily it's instant recovery, meaning you actually are able to stand up at the end of your turn for free.
There we go.
Bishop,
Anyways, back to the generators, I guess. How long is the estimate? Anyway, words. How long is the estimated amount of time before the generators are gonna actually explode?
What are you setting them to?
Depends on how many seconds are in a turn.
I think it's the standard 6.
All right. In that case, do you think we can do this in 18 seconds? And get all out at the end of the 18 seconds? That way I can close the door and we can start running?
I mean, maybe. I feel like we need someone to keep it in here.
Well, I can just close the door.
Fair enough.
As long as we time it right, it shouldn't be that much of a problem.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll try to aim for about 18 seconds.
Okay. Hey, Rook. Look out.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
does that hit your parry?
it meets my parry.
That's a hit.
So funny thing, if I didn't lose the life map, it wouldn't have hit. And my modifier stayed the same. So losing it is actually a bad thing.
I took away the staggered and an injury. Shut up.
Hey, toughness check.
Yeah, my toughness. Yeah. Yeah.
You're back to staggered. One more injury.
So literally, it would have been better if you just tased him instead.
Hey, look, he's trying to grab you. Make this
God
strength.
damn it. Fuck.
You've been grabbed. It roars in your face.
He roars back.
Oh! Crow.
I want to shoot at its head again.
God damn it.
Sadly, you're unable to hit its head
Uh,
because you're trying to avoid shooting Rook.
After that, I want to move slightly more closer to finish it.
All right,
See you.
Yeah.
And that was my turn.
Rook.
He's gonna quick draw his pistol and, like, pressing it up, the muzzle up to its skin, just fire into its chest.
Okay. You're considered restrained, so you're gonna have a -2 to this. But yeah, go for it. It's a 19, so I believe that's a hit. Yes.
Yeah, I would hope so. As he fires into its chest. Slug.
Slug. Okay. That's gonna you fire, but as you like pull the gun back, you just see the bullet drop out of the barrel.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Anything else?
Hey, Touchstone, didn't you have a taser?
Yeah.
Would you mind?
Speaking of that, Touchstone.
I kind of like look over you. Okay, and I'm gonna take the taser. I just like look at Rook, look at the taser, look at my wire, look
I
at the
believe in
creature.
Checks the watt number on the taser.
Here it goes.
All right, this is
No.
it's fortitude, yes.
Oh my god.
I don't think I hit.
You don't. Actually, you do, but it just sort of like it doesn't actually like connect. You think the skin maybe is probably dampening it too much, too far apart. It does not look happy.
That's unfortunate. I can't actually impose, can I?
Well, you're grappled, so no, not right now. Hey,
Yeah.
Spider, your turn.
So, if I don't attack, I can make another movement. Correct?
Yes.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is move to here, teleport right next to Rook, and teleport him out of the grab.
Your teleport is going to fail
Rip.
Ooh.
because he is being grappled. That would be trying to teleport the monster too.
Oh no.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to delay that explosion by another 6 seconds.
That's all I can
Well,
do.
I'm
man.
sorry.
Well, you can still either finish your movement and make an attack, or you can teleport again without teleporting with Rook.
Well, yeah, I would teleport back.
Okay.
Because I had to move to here, that way Rook would be in the correct position.
All right. Teleport back.
I did.
I don't see you move.
I don't see you move. Weird.
Yeah.
I was here, so I walked to here, and then I teleported up. That way Rook would still be in front of it.
Huh?
If I did manage to teleport Rook... never mind.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You were trying to teleport him out of the grapple, but leave him where he was.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bishop.
Alright, first step, delay it by 6 seconds. Second, make any necessary preparations in order to close the door the moment it needs to be closed.
All right. Technology. fine.
It's getting worse.
Bishop's not doing so well under pressure right now.
But I have plenty of time, it's fine.
Plenty of time. All right. Rook.
Hi.
You know what the kids say when they throw something?
Yeet.
Yep, that's you.
Oh, nice. Where am I getting thrown?
This way
Uh-oh.
into the fucking
Oh.
wall, the destroyed wall in
Nice.
rubble. Toughness check.
This is gonna be great.
You take
Better than
one
I
more
thought.
injury.
Better than I thought.
Yeah, one injury.
He's not doing too good, man.
It's then going to turn at the two people standing right next to it, roar, and begin running towards the door.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Mark.
Ooh.
Only move.
Ooh.
Crow.
I want to shoot at its head again. And as I'm shooting, I want to tell. Oh, he's already going outside.
Oh no, sorry. If I'm making the preparations to close the door, it's gonna be from the outside, and I just forgot to move my character.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. From there, I want to tell Bishop that the big thing is coming, and yeah. I'm gonna shoot this. Oh,
Oh, hey, that's a
Ooh.
critical. That increases the effect rank by 5, yes? So that's DC 25?
yeah.
DC 25, it has failed by 11. This shot lands square, like as it roars, it goes straight down its throat.
Ooh.
It stops and shakes its head and then coughs and spits out this this massive amount of blood.
Ooh.
It's staggered.
So,
It bleeds.
Crow has... I like how Crow has the opposite luck of Aura.
Right? It bleeds. It can be killed. Rook, you're in a pile of
Rook-
rubble. You're
Rook
not
is going to
technically prone.
Well, he's gonna kick flick up. Kip up anyways out of the rubble as he growls. You ain't done with me yet, boy. As he moves.
You know you can charge, right?
I could, but they'll give me a -2.
Gives you a -2 on your attack, but you could still charge.
I mean, you're right.
It's not a -2 to your defense in this. It's -2 to your attack.
Fuck it, Bucket. Charge here, shotgun to the side.
It has to be a melee.
Okay, fucking, well, this is gonna be bad.
Tackle him!
Oh!
That's a hit. Is that effect
he
supposed to be 19?
Yeah, because my strength dropped by 1.
Okay.
He slams into the thing.
Okay. Hey. Now, Rook, you jumped onto this thing's back, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to explain to me how you're doing this, because it rolled pretty low on this, and I need to see what happens.
You know what he does?
Mm-hmm.
He fucking leaps onto its back and starts using his elbow to crush in its skull. Like, blow after blow into its cranium, just yelling
Are you
angrily.
using the Aegis shield?
Yes.
So you're just gonna start smashing it with this high-tech force
Like
field.
he's using the sharp end of the fucking shield to just bash into its skull.
Okay. Okay. Now, how committed is he to that?
He's not stopping until it's dead.
Even if that
Either
breaks
he's
his
dead or
shield?
it's dead. He doesn't care.
Alright. Because here's the thing. It rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Now, with its negatives thanks to the previous shot, it has failed by 11.
Ooh.
Which means that is exactly the point where it gets staggered again and goes down.
He keeps going.
Oh boy.
And that is victory for you all against this creature as Rook jumps onto its back, disconnects his shield, and just starts smashing it into the skull of this thing while standing on its back. The bullet from earlier being in its throat has made it a little unsteady, but then suddenly there's this high-tech, nigh impenetrable shield force shield just getting smashed into the base of its skull. The shield breaks after a while, but Rook just keeps punching. And eventually just collapses and stops moving. And Rook does not stop moving. He's still punching.
Yeah, he's still yelling and punching and yelling and punching. His knuckles are probably bleeding, if not already fractured, but he keeps punching it.
And the creature is down.
Just kind of ignoring him. I'm going to yell out to Bishop, hey, could you make it not explode anymore?
Already on it.
Bishop turns off the generators. Rook is still punching.
Okay, hey buddy. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Like, still prepared to, like, dodge if he throws a punch.
To who?
Rook, I believe.
To me.
Oh, his response is, "Ah!" He just keeps yelling and punching and yelling and punching. He's not punching at you, but he's punching at the corpse that he's
Okay.
very upset.
Hey,
I
could you...
would like. Sorry. Let's execute the guy right here. One of the guys right here.
You're just gonna execute that man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And dead.
This drink finally lands like one
See,
more
here's
punch.
the thing.
Hey.
Here's the thing about it. When somebody's incapacitated, you can make the attack against them as a routine check, meaning you auto-hit. Or you can roll against DC 10, and if you hit, it's automatically a crit. Crow has rolled a crit on top of a crit. This is basically just the equivalent of putting the gun, like, in the man's mouth, and then just pulling the trigger as it, like, points into, like, the top of his jaw and just blowing his brains out.
Jesus. I think the gunshot finally rattles him enough that he stops punching after like one more solid thwack before standing up slowly.
It should be noted that Rook's hands are probably broken. This creature's skull is less broken, but it's dead, so I think Rook wins.
Fuck
I
this
honestly
thing.
don't want to fix his hands right now because he might just keep going to punch.
So, does anyone feel like lighting me a cigar? Because I don't think I can hold anything right now.
Oh, your shield's also broken, by the way.
Also gonna need a replacement for that.
Crow,
I feel pretty
Crow
good.
Spider teleports over and grabs his lighter and a cigar.
Thank you kindly.
I'm gonna start tying this guy up.
You're a good guy, Phil.
Alright.
Is he sort of like, since he can't really reach up to do anything with his mask, he sort of like cocks his head to the side to push a button, and his lower jaw just like of the mask just distends and retracts. So that you can see his mouth. He just like opens it for the cigar.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use the comm link in order to tell Commander
Mills.
was it?
Yep.
Yeah. 427 is secured and 427 is secured and Aladdin's unconscious.
This is Epsilon 11 Alpha. Confirmed. Mission complete. Head back to base.
Also, we got a. What was it, 427-1? Looking flesh fucker. Was dead though.
We can let the cleanup crew handle that.
Fuck this thing. He kicks it one last time before hopping off.
He kicks it because he can't punch it anymore because his hands are broken.
Are you feeling calm enough to not hit anything anymore?
You're really asking me that question?
Yeah.
I guess. Can you fix my
I just
hands?
kind of like nod to you, and I just fix your hands.
Thank you.
Roll
And all
for
the
it.
different like
Roll for
bits
it.
of crushed areas from the.
Go for it. Please don't fail.
Roll for it,
Oh,
or you can use the SCP-427.
Hey.
No.
Hey. Hey.
I do not enjoy
Hey.
using SCPs.
Mm.
You were authorized to use it.
I know, but
That removes staggered. That removes 1 injury. That would also remove a second injury, so we'll say that his hands are not... They're not broken, but they're probably still fractured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm authorized to use this thing, but I know that side effects can rack up. I don't.
I mean, what was it? Isn't it after like minutes or something?
What side
Flashbacks?
effects?
Yeah, but I think that like over a lifetime it stacks up, doesn't it?
How many times are we gonna use this thing?
Crow looks at him
Never
and is like,
know.
"Can I use?" Crow looks at him and is like, "Can I use it? I like it."
Look,
If I could punch you, I would.
You don't have the authorization to use it.
there's also the aspect
Do I?
of I'm here to heal you, and
Hmm.
you may not always have me around to heal you up. So this thing is going back into custody. So
Yeah. He sort of like gingerly raises his fractured hand to take the cigar out of his mouth to puff before putting it back in.
I'm just going to like leave my hand on you. Blue flames just like continuously go around you until you're fully healed up, however long
Nice.
that takes.
He had 4 injuries, by the way.
Damn.
He had 4. He was still kicking.
Yeah.
How's this guy looking?
He's not bleeding out exactly, because you guys weren't trying to kill him outright, but he's not doing so well.
Might as well take him into custody.
The
I'm
bus is
gonna
still
teleport with him to over here.
Uh,
Except I'm gonna switch
Aw.
his position to face down on the ground.
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm just gonna keep, like, teleporting along to the van, and I keep switching his position.
You just flip-flopping him?
Yes.
Hey,
why?
look, they're moving
Yeah.
a little too fast. Can we? I just
Yeah.
give you the life hit, but I hop on your back.
Sure. He just blasts away after them. The cigar's like burning in his mouth.
Alright.
God, that's so good.
So you guys return to base here. You're driven back. You have a guy in the back there, and Mills, because he'll be waiting for you here. So you park. Agent Girl Scout just sort of does a hand signal with wrap up, like, back at base. Everyone out. We're off the clock.
Alrighty, gentlemen. I will certainly ride. Brooke fucking gets out with his fractured hands. Oh. Maybe
Oh no, they're all fully fixed up by now.
He's
Yeah.
no longer fractured hands.
His shield's still fractured, as are his gloves, but
Like, you can see the fucking pieces just hanging off of him. He didn't
Yeah.
bother with, like, bothering with them.
welcome back,
Yeah,
Omega
good.
13. Nice to see you in one piece.
Yeah. Broke your shield, by the way.
Don't worry about it. You guys finished the mission, yeah? 427's in
Yeah.
hand?
Yes.
All
And
right.
Aladdin is secured in the back of the van.
Fantastic. We'll probably be moving him over to the Amnestics division and probably switch him over to D class, make sure settled there.
Fair enough.
So, let me give you a little bit of heads up on this. Thanks to being able to complete this with no casualties, at least, you guys will be moved as a full-time TF team rather than just a response team. It means you'll be able to get some more resources, and we'll be putting together a little bit of a support network for you. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was most fun I've had in years.
We saw you on that. We were thinking maybe you should go speak with one of the boxing coaches. Might teach you how to keep your hands intact.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. Well, fantastic job, Stormwalkers. We'll we'll be in touch, because it looks like I'm going to be your commander for the foreseeable future. At least until we get new qualified personnel to run this division. And as for the two people looking for Thomas and Danny, they won't be a problem. Don't worry about that. We've already got them in, well, they'll be working with a different SCP for a little while. We'll see how that goes. Let you know.
So does that mean we're stuck with Officer Girl Scout Cookies then?
I heard that. What the hell you got against me?
Yeah, he's a good driver. It's a bad name.
Asian Girl Scout is one of our best drivers.
Yeah.
He always
How'd you
delivers
get that
cookies
name,
on
by the
time.
way?
He got the name because he actually brought cookies on every mission. People wouldn't stop calling him it.
Hey,
So he went with it.
you got more cookies?
Of course I do. They're in the back under
Fuck
they're in the trunk under the ammunition.
Sweet. He goes directly for those. And if he's looking over there, he grabs Samoas.
Good. Oh, and Bishop.
Yeah.
Good work out there. We'll be keeping that feed for training purposes, so we'll be passing that along to the cyber for your work with generators.
Of course.
Wait. Feed?
I just start to walk off.
Is that on camera? You get my good side?
Do you have a good side? I just look at him point blank.
I mean, not really. It's kind of why I wear a mask. Anyways, he says he eats another Samoa. He's probably just like taking a bunch. He's like fucking
Yeah,
flips the thing
like-
shut.
Touchstone is just kind of like cookie after cookie right now.
Oh, Rook, drop the shield off with Gearbox. He'll set you up with a new one.
Yeah,
I
sure.
hear they're developing a new version for it soon enough, but
Yeah?
we'll set you up with a new one at least for now. The support network should be including a couple extra options for you guys to work with in terms of equipment. I already got your next job coming down the pipeline. We're just waiting on we're waiting on Lambda 12, so we'll see where that goes. We got
Fair
this
enough.
problem, you see. I'll tell you more about it when it actually comes through, but different SPP got out of containment some weeks or years ago. I don't remember. Point is, we've recently had someone from that incident resurface. So,
Well, we'll do what we do.
hell yeah.
The fun part is that even though I'm not here, I'm still listening to the conversation.
He is. And that is the end of this for now.
Nice.
Time for me to go talk in Russian some more.
Good job, Phil. Keep it up, Phil.
I've been listening more.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this session of SCP Agents using the Mutants and Masterminds system. I'll be uploading it to YouTube to record it, and also because I do plan to turn this into a series that will hopefully return eventually. I just just not in the next couple of weeks, probably.
The precursor.
Yeah, this is the first episode of this, and I'll probably have it come back about a month down the line, maybe a little more. We'll find out depending on how the AFMB game goes. See that.